full win.
Mm.
Okay, Matt, one question I have for you is my uses per day of shade form going to be reset for this vault dive?
We'll allow it, but it will bleed into the next session.
That's perfectly fine.
Fate points too.
Especially if we're doing some of the next session tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, how'd Carolyn Tuesday go?
I've gotten a little bit through. I really like it so far. I like the sci-fi aspect of it a lot. I haven't really.
Oh yeah.
There's been any musicals in that like type. I guess I haven't really seen any.
Okay, under the found vaults, there it is. Triple teeth, triple gear, double teapot, and one mysteries intersection. So nowhere on the level of the abyss.
Found vaults. Ooze factory. Triple pit of teeth, so dangerous beasts. Double teapot, very magic. Triple gear, so maybe dangerous.
Triple gear doesn't always mean dangerous. It means technology, data, information.
Yes.
Gear doesn't always most of the time. It actually doesn't mean danger. It actually means technology found within.
Yeah. I see loot in that. That's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically it's technological and magical in there. So,
which is not good for me because that's very dangerous for me. If there are blessed technology in there,
but you know what you could go down with? You could go down with Missy. Missy. Yeah, you know what? This is a great time to use Sigma, to be honest.
To use what?
Sigma, because of the technology, the digital defenses that you'd be working with.
To be perfectly honest, after her performance in the last fight, Lucky is not interested in Sigma.
I'm just
she was.
Yeah.
She did not make herself useful. I, as a player, realize how useful Sigma can be, but Lucky, as a character, considers her to be...
You know what, John? I could go down with you. You know that, right?
I mean, if you go down with him, you'll be left behind.
I can turn into a spirit and go down.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, if he does a fettered.
Yeah. And then I would just be like a sneaky cowboy going through this fucking place.
True. He wouldn't turn down that. Always good to have a little bit of backup.
Okay.
How long can you stay in spirit form?
I know I can go for a fair amount of time.
It's based off of your willpower plus your influence in minutes.
Okay.
And then if it's fettered, you're safely yanked back at the time limit. Unfettered, you are left stranded. You are completely, your body is lost and disconnected from your soul.
I can go back to it. I just have to find it.
Yeah. Fettered, you can teleport back to your body at any time. Unfettered, you have to travel back to your body within the time limit.
Okay, that's good to know because that's not what you were giving me.
Unfettered is, I tried to emphasize the danger, but
I'm guessing unfettered is a more powerful spirit walk.
Unfettered doesn't require a ritual. It's instant.
Yeah,
it just needs a willpower test, and you disconnect your soul from your body, and go. It can be really useful if you just need to get across somewhere and then teleport your body to you.
John, I have sanctified charges. I can place them in special spots. We can just be like, we go out, cha-ching, blast doors go.
He can bring all of his sanctified gear in a fettered ritual and place them.
Wait. If you want to take your gear with you, doesn't that mean you have to teleport your body to you when you place the charges?
No, fettered.
If it's under fettered, he can take anything that's sanctified with him.
I see. Okay.
Including guns, which means he can shoot you with sanctified bullets.
So don't be an ass.
Which is strong, but he earned it. Spirit.
Yeah, it's my
catcher is
my
really
max
expensive to level up
for my first power. So.
Well, put us both in then, or at the gate.
Never. Adding one more cosmetic because it's fun. Yes, call button. Thing. Splendid.
So, if you give me some time, Lucky, let me make this ritual up, and at the same time,
get
my
call the
get my
elevator
run.
up the winch. The elevator comes up. You guys take it down.
All right. So
Lucky just kind of leans against the corner of the elevator and watches you perform your hoodoo.
He's not wrong.
All right. So, I'll have my my other spirit come out with me as well. Right. Let's get this done, quick and easy. This shouldn't be too bad.
The Harbinger one?
Yeah, the Harbinger. Sure, this isn't your first time doing something like this. I think you should be a good asset as well, Lucky, when we get through here. So, let's get going, shall we?
Just try to keep up.
Right. So, can I do a perception test around to see? So we were looking at. Is it dark? Is it?
No.
Is this a river?
An ambient light in here from the some sort of crystal glow on the walls.
Okay.
Especially that goo on the ground.
I'm gonna get a good look at it. The goo on the ground.
Okay. With
27.
Well, first off, it glows.
Mm-hmm.
Might not be first off, it glows, and it's some sort of chemical mist. Do you have something to analyze chemicals?
No, I don't.
I'll do a science on it.
Okay.
I can actually do a science as well now. Because the tear, it's gone. I don't do good. No. Oh, I see why. Firefox, you're up. See any tracks around?
No.
Okay.
Not initially.
I'm gonna stick this green ooze with a pipe.
Does the ooze keep going this way?
Yeah. Looks like it's been dragged.
All right, I'm going to
caved in area.
Make a stealth. We're moving forward.
What happens when I poke the ooze with my pipe?
Nope, I'm not very stealthy right now.
Matt?
Hmm?
What happens when I poke the ooze with my pipe?
You have a pipe? Oh, you're like a actual normal pipe?
Yeah.
Just made of metal?
Just
This
made
is
of metal.
bubbles and melts immediately.
Ooh. Firefox, don't touch it. I'm gonna, seeing as my companion has decided to look that
Matt,
way.
I have a question.
Mm.
I'm going to take my hat off that is in spiritual form with me, and I'm going to let it go down onto the goo.
Bubbles hisses and dissolves.
So it does affect spirits. Interesting. Hey, Lucky, you don't want to touch that stuff.
What is this? Is this a pile of
cave-in.
garbage? A cave-in? Okay. Well, if it's a cave-in, that means it's not perfectly sealed. I'm gonna see if I can make my way through it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the wall if I can, Matt. I know I'm a ghost, so I should be able to.
Lucky can't walk through walls, but he can make it through any space that air potentially could. So I don't know about you. You probably work by different rules.
Yep, I do. So I'm guessing the stuff's come from this way. Do I see a direction that the slime's coming from? Like you know, left to right kind of deal? Or is it just all staying still?
It's just on the ground, staying still.
Okay, so it doesn't have a motion which it's going somewhere. Okay.
No.
Alright. I mean, could this be like a trail for something?
It's probably a trail. It looks like it came out of this caved-in area and headed that away.
Huh. So maybe there might be something dangerous down that way.
Almost certainly, but I'm more interested in this blocked off area.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke my start, you know, climbing through the wall if I can. You know, being
Trying
always
to climb the wall.
go through the wall.
It doesn't let you.
All right.
Howdy.
Hey,
So
Hayden.
I'll go up
How's
to
it
the.
going?
So if this material's too tough, all right, I'm gonna go towards.
It's an endless cave-in for miles.
All right. Maybe we should go
Filled
this
with
way.
crushed debris, transports filled with some sort of containers that have always maybe been crushed, and that's what that ooze and goo is from.
Interesting.
Hayden, to catch you up on what we're doing, the Ghost Squad, who are the only ones anticipated to be able to make it through a scout out of the vault at the moment, are going through the vault at the center of the Magic City Square.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you guys are doing like an April thing, if it was a different whole setting, if it was the same thing.
No, it's just a little solo session with the Ghosty Boys. Firefox is doing a spirit walk, and Lucky is doing a wraith thing. We were just going to do it before, while everybody wasn't on, because it was going to be a duo/solo session.
Makes sense.
Feel free
Ghost
to listen
town.
in, but
Yeah, sure.
it's just going to be us for a little bit.
Unless you can make yourself a natural spirit, but I don't think that's happening right now.
I could try, but no, I'm good. You guys do you.
Seeing that that's a dead end that way, I'm going to head towards this way instead.
Keeping on the careful for the slime. Don't touch the slime.
It is talking.
I will be rolling a stealth as we go into this next room.
Good call. Hopefully you can do better than what I did.
No, I can't.
Interesting. So, Matt, can I fly in this situation? Can I, like, go up or down? Do I have to stay, like gravity?
You have not advanced that spiritual form. You have to travel like a normal person.
All right.
Is this raised up? This portion here?
That's a cliff edge. No,
Perfect. That means I have a clear sight radius to this right here, which is definitely shadowed in between these pipes.
There is a building. This is a fully...
Oh, that's a full building? I thought it was a platform.
Oh, I can actually... Why am I... Maximize. There we go.
You could go to here.
No, I'm not interested in that just yet. I'm just going to move down far enough that I can see past it, because there is a point in time where I have a clear sight.
Then move yourself there.
Huh?
Then move yourself there. If you're gonna use your brain and get the right angle, you can just go ahead and move yourself there.
I've got to make my screen bigger. I don't want to transport myself in pieces. Otherwise, you'll say, "Oh, you fall into the pitch black and die forever."
That'd be great.
That's a little harsh, Matt.
Okay.
So,
what you gonna do, Spirit Boy?
15 feet? So I can't jump 15 feet.
Wait, what are you talking about, a jump?
Well, I'm just saying getting over this stuff.
Oh. Good luck.
That's why I'm asking Matt. Like, is that actual...
You can't jump 15. You can do a running jump. You know that, right?
Right, but...
It gives you more distance than a standing jump. Hold on, it's feet. It should be meters. Hold on.
That makes it only worse for him, Matt.
No, it doesn't.
Actually,
3 meters.
right,
That's much better. Yeah, because Firefox can do a 3-meter jump.
Can you though?
I don't know what's it gonna take.
You're fine. It's in your strike bonus. You can.
Okay, good.
Do we go down or into the base? Is this a stairs leading upwards, or you said that was a full building? I don't really know what that is. Is this a door? Stairs? Oh, well, I guess I'm not in a position to look at it, so. Huh.
So, Matt, can I do an awareness of, like, what's around me? Is it just void underneath, and then there's railings of things? Is this what's happening right now? Like, is this no railing here, but there's railing on this side? Is that what I'm seeing? Okay.
And the thing you're moving on, if you were in your physical form with weight,
Yeah.
It doesn't look very stable, considering most of it is eroded.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I was just wondering how much range I had. I was lucky I wanted to start shooting if I could.
No, feel free.
You're gonna be able to take those guys for sure. I'm gonna start popping shots there. Sound good? You ready to engage?
I mean, We're not on comms. We're in spirit form. So you do as you do you.
Okay.
Lucky is just trying to decide between going in this door and going down the elevator.
All right. Firefox is gonna aim.
Elevator where?
Here at the bottom?
Down where I am.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. Lucky can't decide whether he wants to just port to that and hit a button, or he wants to go to this door over here. But the last time he didn't follow
It's
the
an
green
elevator
group.
shaft.
Oh, it's not an actual elevator?
No, the shaft. You actually have to. You'd have to teleport to here, and then. Yeah.
But the last time we followed the green goop, it obviously pointed us to a, hey, you're going the wrong way. So he figures name of the game is follow the green goo. So Firefox, go ahead and get their attention and start shooting. I don't mind.
I know you don't mind. All right, Matt, I'm going to enter a cinematic with 2 fate points.
You pass.
Excellent. So these guys all dead then?
How many did you shoot?
I'm going to be shooting 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to be shooting 6 of them.
When you hit him, the skull cracks and this hiss of gas pours out.
So are these wraiths or just like undead walking corpses?
They're corpses of some sort of soldier just kind of lying against the barricades.
I see. I suppose we didn't question whether they were enemies or not. We just saw tokens of scary looking things and decided, hey, let's shoot.
Knowing this place,
you just shot the merchant, the baker, and the lawyer.
They're in defensive positions. I know they're.
Hey! He didn't shoot those. Oh, I see.
Just an undead family going for a walk, having a little picnic. Then, blam! Here comes Ghost Catcher.
I mean, Ghost Catcher would have told me if they were, good spirits.
Oh, all of them were convicted felons. They weren't good people, but they're just a family going out for the supper.
Oh, well, fuck him.
Changes.
It's his own sense of justice.
The dad litters.
Since this green goo is super corrosive, would you say that it's currently still, like, scarring the ground?
Yeah. Whatever this place is made of is highly resistant.
Interesting.
Yeah, the walls highly resistant to. I couldn't go through them, so there's something in this material.
Lucky is going to shadow port here because he saw shadow there.
Check what's in the crates.
Lucky has no interest in what's in the crates.
Okay. It just might be something to deal with these things.
Do you guys have an idea what's at the middle of this? Or are you guys just heading there and hoping to see what's up?
This is scouting, pretty much.
Yeah. We're basically going to go in, avoid all problems with ghostiness instead of going in as our actual selves and facing the challenges head on. And we're just going to basically try to thieve our way in and out.
That's very fair.
I'm assuming this is an incline, so I don't have sight range to this upper portion from where I am.
You are correct.
Okay.
What does the Harbinger think of the ghost clouds that came out?
Don't touch that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hey. Lucky! Don't touch the clouds!
Am I drawing any aggro by walking up this staircase?
Nope, they don't move.
Good. Alright. So I see this obvious control box for this door here.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, the only way to get through is to jab my claw into it and pray that opens the door.
Has no power.
I could power the thing, but I need to get over there.
Well, I mean, it's already had a claw ripped through it, so...
Oh, did you literally do that? Oh, I thought you were being hypothetical. Oh, okay. Sure, yeah.
You remember last time you were playing, Lucky literally just rammed his claw through walls and was like, what's over here?
That is his main method of getting into place.
Okay.
What's this right here, Matt?
Backup panel. Looks like it has some energy running through it. But it does not have
Probably
a button.
shouldn't jab my claw through this one then. Alright, Matt, so you said that everywhere this goop had been touching was still scarring away at it, even though
Vault
it's
door's immune.
resistance. Huh?
Vault door has no scarring.
But what about the area under the vault door?
Also no damage.
I see where you're going at then. Okay. I have a feeling I already know what's going to happen here, but Lucky's going to test out the durability of this wall here. He's assuming he can't scar it. Perfect. Well, time to start digging.
You're gonna dig down?
Yeah.
It goes and goes and goes. How far do you dig?
I mean, I really don't have to dig a particularly super wide hole or anything. I kind of just waggle around my claw back and forth and it burns away the ground beneath me, so I can burrow fairly decently. I
We
go
got 100
for...
meters. Still a wall.
How many meters down?
Still a wall, 100 meters down.
100 meters down, there's still a wall. Good lord. And I'm
You
assuming
reach the very
durability is
bottom,
the same?
150 meters down, and then it's the bottom 4, and it goes across the giant cube.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Whatever's in there needs a containment of this level.
I'll loop-de-loop my way back up my little hole I made, and you just Firefox, you're probably messing with the controls when you just see black smoke pouring out of this little hole in the ground and
He needs to
stand
be
next
in
to
his
you.
human form to start playing with technology. So your body's going to have to be ported over.
Interesting. I mean,
Do
when
you want to do
Spirit
that,
form, you
though?
can't play with tech. Not sick.
I can play with it some Sheen Spirit.
Not there.
Can I not put my own into it? That's a question. I am warpy.
Not this one.
Okay.
I was gonna say earlier, hey Lucky, are you able to carry items on you?
I can carry them, but they become part of my shade form.
But like when you unshade, you can use them, yeah?
Yeah, when I
I'm guessing
unshade.
we would have discussed the whole like scouting thing as a team, and you guys wouldn't have just ran off. So I would have offered a one-time escape if you wanted to. I'll throw it on the ground and jump on if you ever need to escape.
Matthew.
Now, I would lose the teleporter, but I'd let you carry it if you wanted to.
I would accept it. Sure, I'll put that down in my gear.
I have the receiver end, so if you ever need a quick escape, jump out. I would have expressed to push the big red button in the middle And
I was thinking, Hayden, maybe put it 2-way instead of just 1-way back.
I don't have that tech yet.
Okay.
I need to find another teleporter to be able to make.
But couldn't you use this as a as a staging area or a signal to get to it?
Depending on how long you guys are in there, and if Matt lets me roll to create another.
Because I was gonna say,
like,
like, you could put one right here, and then we could just get to this place instead of having to.
We don't have the time for that. We're going really, really quick.
I was more offering as an escape route, like if you have to, chuck it on the ground, hop on, and beam me away, Scott.
Yeah, Lucky for sure accepts it, which means that you don't have it on hand to work on anyway.
No.
So Firefox, are you going to take your body back? Lucky informs you, which is really weird. Two shades talking in the ghosty realm. It kind of sounds very creepy. He informs you that it's a giant cube, no digging under or around it, or presumably over it.
It's just down. I was actually going to do a sign of science on this door here, Matt.
Okay.
No.
It's a door. You officially.
Can I put my hand on the door?
Sure. You
Does it
explode
go-
violently. Yes.
God damn it. But is it like protected by a magical barrier?
Nope.
Can I push my hand forward more?
Nope.
So it doesn't go through the material?
No.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
It's dense enough that magic can't pass through it, and it's completely inert.
Sweet. I'm going to put a venom charge on it, and I'm going to back up and let it blow.
There is a little itty bitty crater.
I mean, my guy, you saw that oil boil away literally anything it touched, and it's not even scarring this door.
So did it do nothing?
It left a small baseball size little divot.
Interesting. Lucky, I don't even think you could try to get through there either, could you?
If the wall I can't scratch, then I have potentially ways to get in, but I am not willing to waste them. You keep working over here, maybe do some techie bits with the door. I'm gonna check out that elevator shaft.
So Matt, you said no to my machine spirit going into this thing?
No. No fun for you.
Good idea though, wasn't it?
It was, except this is a vault door, and vault doors don't give a fuck. And no, you can't seduce it.
You could always randomly choose a password and hope that you choose right.
It's off.
Maybe it's voice activated.
This console has power, this console does not.
Oh. You just said I couldn't do any physical manipulation for some reason.
In the spirit form, you would have to teleport your body to you and become corporeal. Which you can do in better.
Better points.
You need to start. You need to get some sanctified gloves to wear.
I was thinking, like, I thought my...
Yeah.
Alright, that's a good idea. Matthew, I'm gonna teleport myself back. It's about that time then anyway.
Oh, you're going back to your body? You're not bringing your body to you?
You can't do that.
Yes, you can. I told you could. If you do it fettered, you can slingshot your body to you.
Oh, not the other way around?
You can do it both.
Oh, you can do it both ways.
Yeah. If you do it fettered. Unfettered is not so safe.
Yes.
You teleport your body to you, and unfettered, it's I roll luck on every single item.
Huh.
Including your body.
That's harsh. I love it.
So your body zips to you and slams in you, and you're like, fuck, that's not comfortable.
No, I was just thinking it might be a good idea to get some Get some gloves.
Oh, you're here.
Hey, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
The walls of this elevator shaft, are they made of the same materials the walls of the vault?
Where?
Where is that on the bottom screen?
Yeah. That elevator shaft is made of thinner material and not as durable, which you can actually scratch, but it takes a lot of effort. Like you have to physically strike it, and you can leave scratch marks. But
I was more asking if it was to the point where I could like sink in my claws and relatively safely drop down.
no, you would have to attack it with all your might to leave gouges in it.
Which means that if I can't slide my way down like that, there would be no climbing my way back out either.
Mm-hmm. And that leads into an abyss, which you are not certain about.
Jump.
I could drop hard stone down it, see what happens if I hear a crack at the end.
I remember the last time I threw a stone at something, Sigma popped out, so.
Honestly, Matt would probably just say I never hear it hit the ground. You wait there for days, still doesn't hit the ground.
Even creepier, you hear it hit the ground immediately, but you just see it fall.
Okay.
Do that instead. Makes more sense.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you can actually have a place to stand on. There you go.
Firefox, you have some fun with the machinery over there. I'm a little stuck on whether I should dive in or not.
Yeah, no, Firefox is going back to his body and then going to ritual more equipment so he can actually interact with the physical world instead.
He's not bringing his body here, Matt. He's going to go back to where his body is, sanctify some gloves, and then spear it again and walk back here.
Okay. It still doesn't let you do anything.
No? Why?
Because the things you're touching are not sanctified. The thing where you get to pass through objects, it's the same thing as this. You get to pass through this object.
But you have to pass through this object.
Okay, cool. That actually gives me a great idea. I'm going to go into the object itself, and I'm going to look around to see all the circuitry, what it's made out of, how it works, and then...
Make me a tech use and an awareness.
Making a problem into a solution. Good job, Firefox.
There's a couple broken wires. If you pop off the main panel, you can wire them together. You could power the main button.
Nice.
Yeah. It requires electrical tape and a screwdriver. Yeah.
Hey, Lucky. You got some electrical tape and some screwdrivers?
No.
Just get on that.
You know who does? Everyone upstairs.
I know.
Literally everyone else upstairs has both those items.
Be nice if you could go get those. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying, is that your new accent, Brooklyn cowboy?
One of them, sure. Oh, fuck.
Lucky is going to throw
Get this door open.
Lucky's going to throw the remains of his half-melted pipe down the elevator shaft to see if he can hear it when it'll hit the ground.
You do hear it hit the ground 20 seconds later.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not an endless pit.
You let the elevator go down? Is that what happened?
No, it's an elevator shaft.
Is there any elevator? Is like the booth here, or is it below?
It's just black.
Oh, can you press the button to make it come up?
I can try.
I'm just thinking.
Matt, I was assuming that there was like no elevator bits here whatsoever, but can I press the button and have it come up?
Should I allow this as a GM?
I don't know. It just seems that way. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, initially the button was on the other side of the elevator shaft, so it didn't make any sense to have to walk over a blank abyss to push it, so that was why I initially thought it was out of operation. Firefox, I'm gonna check out this elevator. You go back to your body and get the tape and stuff.
You're an asshole. This takes time.
All right, Matt. When the elevator comes up to the top, I assume I see a half melted pipe.
Crank. Like it's kind of having a heaving fit, trying to go up.
That means that Firefox has plenty of time to go get his stuff.
You have also plenty of time to go get it. You actually have. I need you as physical form to do this stuff. I'm gonna direct you what to do. I just need you to, do it.
Or you could go get it yourself. Lucky's interested in stuff. He hasn't. He hasn't gotten rid of all his options yet.
Oh, fine.
This thing is probably bringing up a monster for me to fight.
Fine.
Fucking power moves here. Go get my stuff. No, you get your own stuff.
Fine.
Okay. Okay. Eventually, Firefox actually gets back with the equipment way before the thing comes up.
Is what it is.
And when you get up, there's a black cube. Black cube. Make a black cube. Black cube.
Run the fuck away.
Make it a pet.
You know that song Run.
I'm gonna throw my hard stone at it.
I'm gonna throw my heartstone at it. This is Pokemon. I'm gonna make it evolve with my heartstone.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither. Your hard stone, like that one you were grinding stuff with?
Yeah, the one that I have no idea how to break. It's indestructible as far as I'm concerned. This is my durability test. How dangerous is the cube?
It hits the thing and cracks the cube. And it starts to dissolve the cube.
Oh, Stony! My guy!
Stone wins.
Stone wins!
And it actually melts into a bubble, like a puddle, and a little eye pops out. A little eye stalk, and kind of looks at you. And multiple other eye stalks.
Throw the rock again. Throw the rock again.
And a little head pops out.
Ooh, I need a close up on this.
We do.
This is cute senses are tingling.
I see some thick fees.
Ooh,
It's a
nice. I'm a fan.
Oh, it's one of those. Ah, yes, one of those.
It's one of those. I like the teeth. Oh, it's a monster thing, Matt. I found another magical creature. It's my brethren. I'm gonna speak to it in this using the song of my people.
Which is
Wraith scream.
I was assuming hisses and screams. Yeah.
Well, now you've made it mad.
There you go, Lucky.
He's singing to it.
I'm gonna put it in NPCs. It's 4 question marks.
Nice.
I have to see if it responds to me in the same way.
Kind of squints its eyes at you, and let's see. It's got. It's gonna fire 11 laser beams at you.
Did not like the hissing.
Ouch.
11, huh?
Yep.
Did you count how many eyes there were? Yeah, you did.
Do you have step aside?
No.
I think you need to teleport.
That
Doesn't matter. You don't have enough dodges.
You need to teleport.
Yeah.
Hit, not hit.
Use your reaction to teleport. Use your reaction to
It's too late. It's too late. I already hit you.
It's not too late. It's never too late, Matt. Lucky is going to use his reaction to he's going to use his reaction to is this a grate? Like I can see through?
It has a grate but a metal floor beneath, so the liquid would be still have somewhere to drain through, but it has a flat bottom.
Oh, so it like you can see the grate, but under the grate there's like a concrete block. That's it doesn't
A
lead
metal
directly
plate.
into the elevator
Metal
shaft.
plate.
Yeah, a metal plate. Doesn't lead directly into the elevator shaft.
No.
Okay. Well, darn. Lucky is going to have to use a reaction to teleport into her shadow.
She doesn't have one.
Good lord, that's not good.
Means you just have another option. Another shadow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's gonna use a reaction to teleport into the shadow of this brick way over here then. Because otherwise he's gonna die.
I need you to make me. Hold on.
A dodge?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She hits you 7 times. I need you to make me 7 willpower tests, otherwise you're frozen in place.
So
it's one of those
no
stats.
dodge.
Well, you can dodge 2.
Yeah, no, my goal was to dodge. Okay, so shadow teleport cannot be used as a reaction. Good to know. That's confirmed.
Yeah, not until you develop it further.
So I will try to dodge one of them. No. Okay. 7 willpowers then.
You get hit a whole bunch, and what's your absorption?
Is this magic damage?
Nope.
What type?
It's raw energy.
Raw energy, then I have 25.
You get hit by it, and you're like, "Oh God!" And then there's a tickling sensation on your side. It's like
I
getting
still
hit
need to
with a
make the 7
lasgun.
willpowers, those, yeah?
If you want, because you'll be frozen in place. Except you actually took no damage, so no.
Okay, so no damage means no special effect. Still, scary.
You get blasted with a whole bunch of red lasers, and you're like, "Oh no!" And then silence. It's just the thing glares at you like, Take that.
Hey, Lucky, try talking to it.
Shoot lasers back at it. Maybe that's how it's communicating.
I'm not gonna shoot it, okay? Do you want me to shoot it? I'm not gonna shoot it, man. Just talk to it.
Lucky is going to. This is not going to plan. Okay. Lucky shoots lasers back at it.
Yes! Shoot your edgy purple one.
Definitely. Okay, no. Unfortunately, no. I would have to
try and manifest some lasers.
Lasers, as in some nice sound waves. Sound wave lasers.
It just has to be a sensory effect. Doesn't do damage. Just try and manifest a purple light.
I was thinking vibrations in the word of words that we, talking to her. Okay.
This seems to be an entity that will evolve as needed, and
well, the thing is, Matt put it in the NPCs, so it's possible.
I would like to roll a deceive to make it seem like she completely destroyed me with those, and actually just be teleporting away.
I love it.
Like missed yourself.
Okay.
Yes, missed myself.
Okay. All right, roll that deceive.
I did.
No, he did.
Stares at you, and you're like,
"Oh no, you got me!" What was that?
Squints at you. It squints at you. Squints at the orb. Kicks the orb really hard, and then holds its toe like, "Oh god! Oh god! My foot!" You know, just because he kicked your indestructible orb. And it takes its eyes, blasts a oval cut in the elevator floor, and stares at the orb, spits on it, and then drops back down the shaft.
Oh, so it makes a hole?
Yeah.
Fuck, we could have used that to get into places. Lucky, damn it, you.
It shoots a hole through the elevator floor down the shaft.
Yeah, no, but it's the same material as everything around it, right?
No.
Probably.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
She's shooting las guns, but she combined 11.
Yeah, 11, yeah.
Whew. If
You
Lucky had a
lost your
heart, it would be... He'd be having a heart attack right now.
Yeah. Your black orb, your orb of gray turns slightly black on the spot she spit on.
I will take it back.
It's down the hole.
No, she's
she
down the
kicked
hole.
it. She dropped down the hole. The orb's still there. She couldn't move it.
Okay.
She kicked it, but it didn't move.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take my orb and then...
Yeah, it has a spot where she kicked it, and a little black stain, and then there's a black stain where she spit on it.
Okay. I mean, we're both creatures of black inky nonsense. I'm sure we can be friends later. He's gonna port off the bridge.
Oh, John. That black stuff's on your stone. Put your stone in your reservoir. Make something crazy.
No thanks, not right now.
Okay.
I'm not sure what she is. It could be like instant death poison.
I was thinking it might do something. That's all.
Firefox, make me a tech use to power the vault.
Next time you can get shot by dozens of lasers.
I can't. I'm sorry, my friends.
It's actually one less than a dozen.
Yeah, don't be a baby.
That's 8 degrees of success.
Yeah, the vault door powers up as it sparks together as you put the wires together and tie it together. It's like, whew, it's saucy.
Yeah, very nice. Whew. All right, Lucky. You want to try and get in there?
Open the gates.
Hey, but first, we gotta go. The gate can malfunction sometimes, right? So we do stealth. No, not today. What do we say to stealth? Not today.
Lucky walks up to the gate, slides his hand in front of him, and yells out, "Open sesame."
Nothing happens.
You said it wrong. It's open up, get.
Open salami.
Yeah.
No one hits the button.
Yeah. No, that was I was waiting for you, Lucky. I was like, what are you doing?
gate. Obviously, it should work on voice command.
Hey, Lucky, you want to do the honors?
Lucky pushes the button.
As my video gets claimed for copyright. Wonderful.
Oh, I don't know what that is doing, but I don't like it.
Well done.
Boom, let's go in. I'll make a stealth this time, and I won't be a failure.
Well, I hope so. I hope you get a 4.
I hope I get a 94 again.
And again and again.
Here comes the 100.
7, very nice.
Stealth. Ghostliness. And hey, Firefox, your real body is here, right?
No.
Since you had to use it to open the gate?
Actually, I don't know how that interaction went down. I just know I did it.
Yeah, your real body's here, man. He's just gonna kind of pat you on the shoulder with a smile. It's ooze!
So, I like how the two players with like probably the most against each other on like, that scouting mission together.
It's great.
Like so much trust in each other. Like if anything happens, I'm sure that you guys will jump to each other's help.
Oh, of course. The polar opposites of the party.
Risking your lives to save each other.
Definitely.
It's gonna be beautiful. As John takes up the teleporter, hops on it, so it's a sign of danger. Breaking the teleporter behind him right as he goes.
It would work, but unfortunately, Johnny's a robot. He would never starve. He would just come out with the next people that came in.
Well, isn't this a predicament?
Stars die eventually.
Are these doors down here?
Yep.
So listen, Firefox, what I'm going to need you to do is touch the goo and see what happens.
I mean, you'd be best to try that one, don't you think?
If you touch the goo, you won't die, because it'll just melt off your robo fingers.
Unless it melts off my robo spirit fingers as well, and I wouldn't like that very much. Got a fair point, don't I?
Thing?
It's a drainage.
I don't have any mundane items left to throw in to see what happens.
Yeah, you threw down your pipe. You could go get it.
I'm not interested.
I'm sure you've got some mundane ass shit you can throw, like an empty bottle or.
I have my steel baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna drop your baseball though? All those good times you had with Orphan.
He doesn't really care, so that's it.
I'm gonna throw my steel ball into the and see what happens.
Instantly dissolved. Like even before hitting the water, it's partially dissolved.
Like the gas dissolves it kind of deal.
Yeah.
Steel
Firefox, your systems are going off. Corrosive gas in this area. You have 10 minutes before complete system corruption and structure failure. The Geiger counter is off the charts, and your shiny science is giving you a headache.
Well, damn.
Lucky, it feels like you're moving through sludge. That's how much magic is in here.
Sucks to be you. Where's the light source in here?
It's everywhere. It's some sort of artificial light that fills the room. You're not sure from where because there's no actual light source, but it's just bright.
That is annoying because that means there's very few shadows.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to produce light so you can make your own.
Hey, could you? Oh, you already used your baseball. I was gonna say, throw something, then you can make a shadow from it, and then.
There would be no shadow because the light is coming from every direction. Doesn't matter if you throw something or not.
Do these things across us not have shadows?
No,
That's a damn shame.
it is. I'll have to agree. Well, guess it's time for a game of hopscotch.
It's 15 feet, by the way, but you should be fine.
Should be meters.
You mean, yeah. Lucky can just, I'm assuming he doesn't weigh particularly much in his shade form, since he's kind of just, air.
So Lucky, I think I did the tech part of this. I think you're gonna have to, do the rest. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to even. I got 10 minutes left in this place, and well, I'm sure you'll be fine.
You have 10 minutes before you start melting. As in, you can't move. You need to leave now.
Yeah, no, I am leaving now. I'm just telling them.
Hey, you said it feels like I'm moving through sludge in this place. The magic is so heavy, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean I can swim through the air since I'm so light already?
You want to give it a try?
I mean, you could try on the ground part. You don't have to just go across. You could go this way.
That was the best thing you could have asked.
What do you want me to try here, Matt? What do you want me to roll? Influence?
What are you trying to? How are you doing it? You pick the roll. I'll tell you how you. And depending on how you tell me you do it, and how you roll, I'll determine what happens. There's multiple ways to do it.
Yeah. So since Lucky is naturally very, very light, and you say walking through here is like walking through sludge, he's basically going to hop up into the air and use his claw to carve out a path of like slightly less magical space, slither into that, and then repeat.
Oh, thinking it will actually fill in behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. Agility.
I can do that. My actual lowest stat.
Hey, man. Sometimes you just gotta roll low.
Yeah.
There you go.
You slash, and if you do it quick enough, and you fill the space quick enough, the space behind you fills and starts to fill in this one, but you still are starting to be pulled down, but it's really slow. So you can carve your way upwards, and then go sideways, and then go up, and then sideways, because you keep, falling down.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to. I'm going to use my new. I'm going to use my new method of locomotion to cross to this area here. Briefly touch down.
I was thinking you were gonna go across this area, but that one. Okay.
You touch down. You're immediately attacked by 2 oozes. 1 hit.
1 hits. I will parry
With
my claw.
Oh.
Yay.
I thought you were gonna dodge these boys.
Yeah, you parry with your claw. 4 fingers fall off.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. Just fuck.
Watch for the oozes. You know what it did.
Yeah, no.
They're
I mean,
really,
I
really
didn't
small
figure they
ones.
would be more corrosive than void weaponry.
These are heavily magically corrosive. We're talking, they like destroy armor on contact.
Yeah, no, good to know. Seeing I've
That's
seen that.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, there goes my method of running around as well as my.
Sorry, John.
You still have a pointed finger and a thumb.
It's like big man Spider-Man, just like.
Luckily,
I can fix you up. Don't worry. Just come out and I can fix it.
Luckily, I do still have a good portion of things on me to help repair
You
myself.
still have the void spear, which you could use to slash and follow.
Unfortunately, the void spear is physical weaponry. It goes into my shade form, so I cannot use it. But I can.
Willpower
use
yourself to
white
regrow.
Sludge.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fix my claw with a good portion of my remaining white sludge.
That uses another 1/4, and your fingers come back immediately like what the fuck, dude? But they're this dark gray color instead.
Shit
I'm okay with that. Okay. I will rise back into the air and I'm gonna drop here next.
Okay.
Does this little robo bit attack me?
Now the head swivels slowly towards you, looks you up and down, and then goes back to its business.
What is its business?
It looks like it has some sort of sensor in one hand and some sort of large container in another.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, cool.
Something corruptible.
Speaking of which, is this just a bridge here, or is that like a doorway into another room?
This?
I'm pinging it. At the very top.
That's a bridge.
Okay. I just had to make sure.
The stone bridge.
Wonderful. Good to know. I will, Ooh, I don't like that thing. I'm going to go back into the air and head for here next. Keep these hops relatively short. It's following me. I don't like that it's following me. Okay, cool. You said this is a door, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hop over this blue sludge, and hopefully these two things don't immediately attack me. I'm assuming that this door, whatever it is made out of the same material that the walls are, and I'm not going to be able to
something.
It might be the tier level as well. I don't know. Looking just down, you kind of see something.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a hit with my claw and see what happens.
It hurts upon contact. Not only does it do nothing, but it zaps your hand and it hurts.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, I guess I should have expected that in an anti-magic containment room. Magic Claw's not going to work out well for me. Okay. Don't like the look of getting anywhere near this particular thing, so I'm going to make my next hop go to, here.
There's a blue.
Is this blue slime, or is that a little small
it's a
jar?
blue floating slime ball.
Floating slime ball. Interesting. You
can maybe get in one of these robots and just start controlling it. Down.
I don't really want to. I don't know what they do.
They're probably protected magically.
Yeah, I mean, if they can exist in this room, they're protected magically. Okay. Lucky's gonna do one more good hop to get him over that.
Uh-oh. Big one.
That is a big one.
It does try and reach up. This is terribly. It's so lethargic. It's like, yeah, I got him. Totally nailed it.
Okay. Beautiful. Are these people?
It looks like some sort of people in these very large, bulky suits. And they walk like they're, in these massive, hard case suits. Just pick up one foot, like it's all arduous effort, stomp it down. Pick up the other foot, stomp it down. It looks like it's a lot of effort to move in those.
Are they reacting to my presence at all?
The one kind of turns its head, and a little beam of light kind of scans you, and then it just kind of turns back to what it's doing.
I mean, this is a room meant for me. I'm a magical creature in a magical creature room. I imagine I'm not too out of place, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, the thing scans you. It just kind of turns its head back to what it's doing.
Huh. This door right here, is that just a box that's overlapping over top of it, or is it actually like punctured a little bit?
Punctured a little bit, actually.
Perfect. Enough for me to make my way inside.
Roll luck.
Lucky, this is your one.
Dear God, no.
81.
It's not enough.
I'm gonna re-roll that with a crossbone.
Excellent.
Yay.
Which makes it more lucky. So, yeah.
It makes it
No,
more lucky.
no,
A
it's not.
little lucky.
No, it's
A
not.
little
No.
lucky.
Nope. I refuse.
Here comes the one.
No.
49.
Lucky rolls a 1 on.
No.
Lucky rolls a 1 on luck.
No.
Perfect.
Okay, that is just small
Minus the-
enough for you to squiggle through. Do you want to, though? That's the question.
I'm curious because I'd rather go into random unknown hole than go into this whatever this nonsense is.
What do you mean nonsense?
This electrical energy storm here.
Isn't it more of a slime mat?
You mean no? It's electrical energy storm.
It is electrical energy? Okay. For last
It's
time I saw
something of
something
that
like
nature.
that, that was eating away pipes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do something so horrendous.
Okay.
How dare you question me?
Yeah, so that electrical energy storm looks like it could hurt me, so it's honestly safer to go into the pitch black room that has been piled up against.
Why would that ever be your first choice? You're crazy.
I like the idea though, Loki.
All right, move your guy closer, I guess.
Okay.
And go ahead and move him in now.
Hey, there's a
Okay.
gun. Dodge the
There is a
gun.
lot of guns.
No, there's actually just one gun left, I think.
And
Can
it
you-
will fire upon
99.
If this is a room that has reasonable access to
The
guns,
gun, short circuits, and breaks.
oh, I'm okay with that.
Now you hear a zzz,
Does this
as
look like
the whole clip goes
yeah, it
up.
just explodes. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Sure. Does this look like an elevator shaft? It's a
No.
really small room.
Antechamber.
Okay. Okay. What
What
about this? This is another door, yeah.
unmarred though.
Unmarred. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Maybe look for some cracks.
Just said unmarred, yo wanker.
No, I mean not cracks in the wall. I'm talking about like, you know, what it's connected to. The unless it's just a wall, there must be something.
This is a room meant to contain oozes, so most cracks are going to be airtight sealed, unfortunately. Really, the defensive portions of this entire place is really well defended against me specifically.
Maybe do an awareness to look for some key features you could poke into. Maybe get in that way.
Yeah, I'll do an awareness.
Yeah.
Nothing of interest, I'm assuming.
You're not particularly good at the awareness bit.
Is there like a keypad, a button?
There is a keypad.
Ooh, lucky. This is where you use crossbones. Be like, ha, this is the number 777.
It's a 17-digit key code.
Oh, well, I guess you'd have to use a few crossbones.
And the numerical pad is A through F, 1 through 9.
I hate my fucking job.
I am going to use a mega crossbone to
Ooh.
make it so that the initial code, luckily enough, was 000000000 all the way.
Not good enough.
Not good enough?
Maybe think of like the numbers are already pushed in, so there's one number remaining.
Not a powerful enough crossbone to do that.
Really? A mega? That's one below penultimate.
Maybe two?
It won't change it to 000 across the board.
That's a shame.
It might factory reset it to default, but you'd have to find the default code.
True.
Maybe they could ask one of those for the guys outside, like, hey, do you guys know the password?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not going to respond.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's actually taped to one of the guys' backs, just so one of the employees would know.
Nah.
Okay.
Uh,
I did like the almost finished passcode though.
okay. What about using a mega crossbone to show where on 17 specific digits?
Each one's pushed once, and there's a couple doubles.
All right, well,
0.00000012345.
that's not the best mega I've ever used, but I'll live with that. Let's roll 1d10. No getting that back. Okay. Uh. Hmm. I'm wondering if this isn't the elevator shaft that we saw in the other room, and I'm just wasting my time here.
I don't think so.
It's shaped correctly.
This reminds me of a control room, if anything.
Is it worth burning a bunch of cross?
Up to you. This vault.
Hmm.
Remember, you can roll Cynicians. The magic ship.
Probably hurts a little bit.
I'm thinking. Most of my kit is not suited for this tech use nonsense.
But your kit's suited for luck, so it's all about what could have happened. It's fate manipulation, right? So
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I get the feeling that if I input a few too many random combinations that are wrong...
Well, you could try and channel...
Wait. Ask what the number was that was a lot first. Ask that. What was the number that was a lot? Was it 0? Like it was one of them, each one was pushed once, and the other ones were pushed a bunch of times. That's what you got from that, right?
A few of them were double pressed.
Yeah, 3 of them were double pressed, yep.
But what was the number that was pushed a bunch of times?
No, there's no button pushed more than twice.
Oh. No button pushed more than twice. Interesting.
Can I roll an intelligence to see if I can find any logic in the buttons that I know were pressed? Maybe a word? Since you said it was both text and letters. Yes, no?
Yeah, I said yeah.
I didn't hear. Oh, not good at all.
Oh, voodoo to you.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything super clever here to get me through. I'm not on my top game today. How many mega crossbones would I need to burn to make it so that the combination was conveniently all 0?
1 for each digit.
Okay. That's
Wow.
disgusting.
I mean, all 0 that's too lucky. Think of a different possibility. You already have information. Just work off that.
Even if it was 16 of them were 0, then Lucky would still be having issues with the very last one, because this is not what he's designed around solving.
Are there any cracks in the buttons around?
Keypad?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like
I said before, it's going to be ooze proof, which means it'll be me proof.
Again, you could try and deepen your bond with Steve Joe. Steal some tech from him. You know Steve Joe Paul knows tech.
True. I'm going to call on my connection with Steve Joe Paul and attempt to channel his spirit through the power of our bond.
Influence -10.
Here comes the one.
No, I get one. It's nice.
All right. Oh, wait. That was the wrong bonus, but I would have failed anyway, so I'll use a crossbow to
-10,
reroll on that.
Don't you have 2 unnatural influence?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Pull that. Perfect.
Hey!
Steve Joe Paul, you feel edgy. So fucking edgy right now. And Lucky, you feel a bit of hysteria and a touch of Alzheimer's. But this keypad is insulting you.
Salted back, motherfucker.
I am going to channel everything I know about Steve Joe Paul, and I'm going to smash my head into it.
Everything you've seen him do.
Okay, make
hit the
me a
last
claw
button.
attack roll for your forehead.
Yep.
A claw attack roll for my forehead? Okay.
Made of the same substance.
Sure. So do you want the damage, I guess?
Yes, roll me damage.
Headbutt? How much damage can your headbutt do?
I have no
A lot.
idea.
I was hoping you were just gonna, like, you know, tell it to open up for you.
No, it's a lot.
No, you've got to show it. You got to give it a show.
Yeah, I had
you
to
got
show
threaten
it.
it.
Roll
Boss.
for the you got Righteous Fury.
One
All right,
more.
you break through the pad. You get shocked. I need you to roll me toughness, which is your will.
Okay. This is where it's speaking back to me. We're having a conversation.
Yeah.
This is where Steve Joe Paul is coming in.
Okay.
Decode that electricity
All
message.
right, I need you to roll me tech use to open the door.
Okay. Do I get any
Does he
bonus
have
for being
any?
Steve
Yes.
Joe Paul? I'm guessing no.
Do you have a checkpoint?
No, not a single point.
Can he borrow one of mine?
No, it's fine. I have a 7% chance at this. I got this. No, I don't. I'm going to use a crossbone on it.
Well, tech use, you don't get the negative, the -20.
Oh,
27.
You-
So, yeah. No.
If I don't, no, I still wouldn't have passed, but good to know.
Yeah.
Zip zap zork.
Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna have to use a mega on this.
Okay.
Well, that
Here's
actually
a-
gives you a bonus, mega bonus.
Yeah, it gives you a +20 for each level.
Yes.
So that would be a +60 then, yeah?
Let me count it up. I've got the level here thing right here. So normal, major, greater, mega. That's 20, 40, 60.
I'm expecting a 99.
Plus
Here comes the
crossbone
one.
I already used.
99.
Here comes the one.
99.
There we go.
Yeah, you jam your head in there and you're like, no. Yes. Open. No. Open. As you're talking to a electrified panel and the door opens.
Steve Joe Paul, you feel a sense of gratitude.
You're just feeling edgy right now. I'm currently painting spikes black on my armor.
Need to be sharper.
Yeah.
Okay, I make it inside. I have no idea what any of this nonsense is.
Yeah, I know.
It looks like a table over here that you'd get strapped up to, and whatever this stuff is. Those are cryopods.
Those are cryopods. Are there anyone in the cryopods?
You can't see inside.
The last time I stabbed into a cryopod with a claw, it didn't turn out well for me.
No, it didn't.
Understatement.
Do recall that if you want to loot, you can throw down the teleport, teleport it out to us.
You have Steve Paul's teleporter?
Yes.
Yeah, I gave it to him when he went in. I was like, hey, just in case
Ain't
you
that
ever
the
need danger.
biggest hack?
Yeah, I said in case of danger, teleport out. I'm holding the beacon on the other side. But it also helps to loot the area because you just push shit on top of the teleporter and whoop. Suddenly, all the loot teleports right outside and we start sorting it.
So the teleport pad stays when you teleport something away, right?
Yep. You just have to pick it up once you're done with it. Just pick it up. Or if you have to use it yourself, it gets left behind, sadly, but whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I think I figured it out, John. These things can go on top of these things. Came from this one.
Oh, they're like, yeah, okay.
Like little those
pick
coffee
up.
thing, you know, that coffee thing, you put it in and just push it down and it just makes coffee. That's what I'm thinking here.
I'm going to take out the teleporter mat and hold it against this cryopod. And then press the button.
All right. Do you have any more megas? Because it's going to be a minus 60 tech use to pull the whole pod just by touching it.
Yeah.
You got to modify the teleportation pad.
Why would I have to modify it?
You do, because it's housed. You got to rip the whole pod away without,
You gotta take the parts you want and leave the parts you don't want.
Exactly. All connected up.
Well, what you should have done is put it on the ground, disconnected the pod, and then rolled it over. But walking up and just zap, zap, zoop, and pushing it up, that works as well.
Actually, no.
It also makes it so you can turn it into a shield, and if you ever shield bash someone with it, it gets teleported.
Woo!
No. I know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to leave this techie room alone because I literally could care less about it. Wait a minute. These things, Johnny had the opinion that you could pick them up and they're a perfect little round shape, right?
They're barrels.
Yes.
You
a barrel
probably
is a
put
person.
one of those in
no
your
modification
forge.
required. I'm going to put the barrels on the teleporter and have them sent to Steve Joe Paul.
Uh-oh. Are you sure you want to do these things? Are you sure?
I got my...
first.
Are you sure?
The umbrella corp.
One? Okay, so you put the pad down. Steve Joe Paul, I need you to make
the umbrella corp first.
Oh, the umbrella corp? Okay.
That's even worse.
Steve Joe Paul, you're perfectly fine. You get your shit back together. You're
John,
standing up, and you feel incoming warp energy. And you're like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can
Like
I
a
try
massive
and fight
spike.
the incursion?
Your helmet goes, teleportation incoming. Catch.
Oh, it's mine. It's mine. I'm like, oh, lovely. I'm like hovering. Because I know my teleportation shit, half the time it falls from the sky. So yeah, I'm like getting ready to catch something.
Roll luck to see how many meters, or how far it drops from you.
Most of my
or
tech
velocity, or...
So what do you want me to roll?
Luck. It will determine the difficulty of you getting it.
A 68.
Okay, it's going to drop 2d10 meters above you. Roll 2d10.
2 meters.
No, 12.
It's going to fall 12 meters. And it's
I
a
will
big,
attempt to...
heavy barrel. Roll
You gonna
minus
jump?
60.
Oh, ooh.
Minus what?
Minus 60, because you got to catch it just right without it breaking.
John, you are an ass.
I see this thing
There's
coming down.
no reason for you
Can I
to
attempt
do
it
that,
last
John.
second? Can I attempt it last second to try and zap it with weird boy abilities? The temporarily.
Absolutely.
I'm going to try and temporarily.
Did you
lower
hear Matt's?
gravity.
Did you hear
It's
Matt's
warpy.
voice?
It's warpy.
Oh no,
Yes,
I'm saying, did you hear Matt's voice when he said, "Go for it"?
Absolutely. The giant barrel just appeared in my first reaction.
Okay, this is. I'm just letting you know beforehand.
I'm dying, Aiden.
I feel like it would be easier to catch a squig, so I'm gonna squig it.
Do you want to squig it, or are you going to try and alter its gravity with your Cyboy powers? You don't have to squig it. You're a Cyboy. You can do other Cyboy stuff.
I'll try and just make it lighter, you know? Yeah, make it.
Featherfall it.
Yeah, featherfall it.
I mean, you still have to catch the squig. It just falls.
No, I'll featherfall the thing. Yeah.
Okay. Roll me Psychically minus 10.
You want willpower or Psychically?
Willpower, my bad. You're right.
Willpower
Okay.
minus 10. Okay.
Whew.
See, this is thinking smart rather than trying.
Let's make it a squig.
Oh, I will re-roll that because I need to.
That you're just like,
Up 4. I'll
basically, the helmet, the Tesla, the Zippy almost fires off a lightning bolt at it, and then you're like, no!
Smack it. Like,
And then the other one zips on, and a tractor beam shoots out and collects it, and then you can lower it, and your Cyboy helmet now has a tractor beam.
Nice. And
Okay.
I'm going to just
You
lower
just have
it
to pass a
and
willpower test, and
to
you can
activate it, yeah.
focus. You have to like put your fingers against your temples and like take a squat and then squint at it really hard. But then you can kind of
You're using telekinesis.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
that's how orcs lift stuff with their brains. You have to have the stance. Just
It's all in the knees. It's all in the
yeah.
knees.
It's the lower the squat, the heavier the lift.
That's how she goes, man.
Power squat it. No, but yeah, I will land that and I will go through it.
You don't want to go through it.
I'll read the labels first, because I'm a smart orc.
Yes,
I know
thank
Umis
you.
label shit. Umis have the bad habit of wasting time in labeling shit, but...
You also
whatever.
have people around you, like Sigma or someone, to, give an idea of what the
Oh,
fuck
this
it
is
is.
mine. I'm
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
this, you it sets down.
I'll look at the labels. What type of nice little labels dumb humans with?
It is a RNA polymerase.
Just like... My character's just looking at that like, oh shit, what the Does it smell like chemicals?
It smells like chemicals and some other manufactured humy bits.
Do the chemical smell hurt my nose?
Chemicals will smell. Inject this, things become less permanent.
I'm just gonna look left, look right, see if anyone's lost. Store that on our vehicles. That seems interesting to play with later.
You get a couple concerned looks from Scioto and Heather, but they're like,
I just give them like a shh.
It's just like, Scioto's just like, whatever, and just kind of airheadedly walks off. And Heather gives you the 2 fingers to the eyes, 2 fingers to you, and the we'll talk later.
You see another barrel pop into existence above your head a few minutes later.
And I go for the tractor beam.
Yeah, tractor beam. How deep a squat you give it? Just a little
I go full power squat, like ass is touching the
Okay, just it's easy. It's just like your ass is so close to the ground. It's just like the thing weighs like a feather.
I'm pretty much Zoidberging it here, like arms up, ass.
It just comes right to your feet.
Same thing or different? There's a bunch of dangerous chemicals. I love it. I'm gonna create a water gun. Just squirt people and see what happens.
Oh. Okay.
Nanomachine GEO agent. I know nanomachine. I'm just like, oh, shit, yeah.
Hey Matt, is this barrel like locked into place, or can I pick
It is
that
locked
one up?
into place.
There's no easy like open switch button on here that would unlock
You
it
would
for
have
me.
to be a techie boy to get stuff out of it.
Shame. Okay.
I mean, you could
I'm done here.
you could put the teleporter on top of it if you really wanted to, but you're not gonna do anything with the other things.
Start hitting the room with the shield. Just
The whole room falls. Like, oh shit, I can't catch that. Sorry,
I have no interest.
you put your ass through the floor.
I already
It's
know
time
what
to
I'm
do it.
teleporting next. Steve, Joe, Paul, be very careful.
You're gonna send
I'm
in
just-
some of these boys.
I'm just-
You're just gonna take them
No.
with you.
Okay, I'm going to prepare my my teleporter like a frisbee.
I'm gonna throw it. It's not like it's delicate, but I don't know how accurate.
I'm gonna throw it into this cloud and have it activate and teleport a chunk of it away so that I can pass
Okay.
through.
Teleport goes into the cloud, and immediately disintegrates. Steve, Joe, Paul above you. A lightning ion storm goes off and rips a portion of reality apart. For
I've been
1
ready.
second,
I've
and
been waiting. I've been ready.
himself.
1 second. I've been ready for this. I've been ready. I have empty batteries and I've been having wires connected to them. Can I raise my arm into the air and try for this energy? I was gonna do it with the time temporal.
All right, I need. I need
I'm
a
getting
minus
ready.
60 toughness test or die.
Okay.
Lucky you can, since you deepen the bond, you can pass him skulls,
Okay. You mean crossbones?
and he gets your bonuses.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Lucky, by the way, these are actually containers that you could have done with as well, but yeah, no.
Yeah, the
Unnecessary.
teleportation matrix is also gone.
Yeah.
But wait. If he pulls down some of this power, he might actually open me up a hole to get through in here. Fun fact.
Brief, you could get through it with an agility minus 20, and it would close behind you, which you would be locked in that closed area.
But that's a doorway there, right?
No, it's a collapsed hallway.
Which I can get through.
No, it's a cave-in.
No.
I mean, most cave-ins have some cracks
Yeah.
and crevices. It's not like it's sealed.
All right, I'll let you work with it. Sure.
What? Okay. Like I said,
Anyway.
most cave-ins have some way
Roll,
of getting
Steve
through.
Joe Paul, as you reach up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
grab this
First
bio.
reaction. Whoa! Let's get this Biolighting! Nope, I
Toughness
will
minus
reroll.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna re-roll the fate point? first?
Yeah, I'll reroll the fate point. Actually, maybe if you want to give me something, I can use the fate point to reroll.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
toss you a
do it.
mega for that'll give you a plus 60
plus
bonus.
60, which removes the fucking.
Okay. Catch me some lightning. There we go.
All right, you do fill a car battery worth of Biolighting. You have no idea what that means. Just write Biolighting battery.
Biolighting battery. It sounds fun. Goodbye, teleporter. You will be missed.
Teleporter is absolutely.
I had a feeling I'd never
obliterated.
see it again. I had a feeling I'd never see it again when I gave it, but I had a feeling we'd get some fun stuff out of it as well.
John,
Nice,
do you want
Mike.
to try putting some of those things in your thing?
Some of the what?
Those barrels into your spirit forge.
Not really.
Okay.
But I
You'd have to
am
open them.
interested.
Barrel's too big for the spirit forge. You'd have to open it
Yeah,
and take
it's
example.
it's a little bit over watermelon sized. Okay. Yeah, no. He managed to pull it in, which means he managed to open a hole for me.
Yeah?
Okay.
Come on out. Hopefully you don't get stuck in the battery.
Wait. Since this is lightning constantly flashing, that
Mhm.
means this is an actual light source and there is enough rubble over here that there's probably an actual shadow. I can just port through.
Can you see it though through the lightning?
If there's a hole I can get through, I can see it.
But yes, then you don't have
Awareness.
to pass your test and go.
Oh, never mind.
Good job.
What color is the Biolighting? Curious.
Light blue.
A very light blue?
Mm-hmm.
Hang in
And
your
if you touch any of the diodes on your battery, it's a minus 40 toughness test or take 50 damage.
I haven't touched it yet, but I'm guessing that goes straight through toughness. And
No,
shit like
toughness will protect you.
Okay.
If you touch
Oh.
both diodes at the same time, one with each hand, no toughness.
You die.
And it's
You
100
just
damage.
Okay, I have the battery weapon now.
And if you lick your finger, it's double the damage.
So you're just telling me right now that you're just telling me how to make a great weapon. You're literally just I just need to. Oh my god.
Why would you use it as a weapon when you can power your armor with it?
Oh my god, you genius.
It has a finite source. You could probably power it for a day.
Only a day.
When you do power it for a day, I hope your armor's tough enough to handle it.
No, it is gonna find. I get that it doesn't regenerate itself.
It would make
Does not
more sense to use a
regenerate,
weapon.
but just you might have a special effect while it's on, but your armor would have to be able to take an overcharge. Well, an ultra charge, really.
Better
Good
use
idea,
as a
too.
weapon, bomb, something.
The lightning is also psychically active, and well,
Psychic things can now just sense this fucking battery from my.
well, gonna make me a sentience test.
Okay,
More
I can
stuff.
do that.
And then make me a mad docs test.
So a med test and a science. Missions. And
Very psychically active.
a 99. I have one more.
Use
Why
it,
not?
bitch.
Yeah, I might as well. Why not?
You can give things a chance at sentience if you zap it with this. It's like Frankenstein electricity.
Does that, since I have nature magic, does that make it?
It gives you a better chance.
Hayden, where are you getting the plus 30 from?
I could create a golem.
No, or you can zap boys back that are truly, truly dead.
That's a pretty impressive feat.
Hayden,
Or
where are
you
you getting
can
the...
zap my gray sludge with it and see what comes out of it.
It's a chance. The more sentient the vessel, like they're capable of housing it, the better the chance. It's a roll every use, and you have only X number of uses.
Okay.
Hayden, where are you getting the
And
plus
it's
30
not a
from?
high intelligence. It's just it has the chance at sentience, and if it does achieve it, then it's
We have no
infantile.
control over it, I'm guessing.
It's infantile. You'd have to teach it.
Hayden.
Even if you just revive something?
If you
Anyways,
revive
it's-
something and it had a sentience before, it's back to just full thing.
Okay.
Which means you have a hell of a what are those shock pads? The
Yeah.
defibrillators. You
I
use
have
this
one hell
as a
of a
defib,
defibrillator.
you can actually revive a character with no fate points and they died.
I think that's what I'm going to do with this. Turn it into the last, very last resort. Oh god, you've been blown into chunks. Scrap the chunks together. Just a little bit of Talisha
Yeah.
blood.
So you have the cheat defibrillators. If you put it together. It would drastically drain the charge if you used it as a defib. You'd probably only have 1d4 charges predetermined. But I mean,
Still, that's a
you
really
could also
nice.
self defib.
I was gonna say I could build it into the armor, so if I ever die, just like
Spend an entire boss fight taking you down when you're a mega knob, and then he finally dies off. A few seconds later, you just hear a lightning crack, and he gets back up.
I like it.
Ready for round 2, boys?
I like it.
Great to bring into a like if I've ever boss fight, like go fight a boss, big boss to become a big boss. That'd be a great fight.
Hayden, I gotta ask though, where'd you get that plus 30 from?
A natural and master tier.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
I picked up that vivisection.
Yes,
I picked
yes,
up
you
that
did.
target vivisection too. I picked that up for my melee combat.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah, I've
really
been
fun.
fighting orcs a lot melee, so now I can do cold shots for a huge, like almost guaranteed hit.
Yep.
Okay, Matt. Lucky is going to be shade forming his way, maneuvering his way through all these cracks in this cave-in.
Oh, you didn't jump through the teleporter? I thought you jumped through the when
No, the teleporter's gone.
I know, but I thought for a second it flashed so he could jump through.
I probably could have potentially done so, but that wasn't my goal. My goal was to open up a hole in this death storm so I could get past.
There.
It was good use.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it was going to instantly kill me no matter what.
I feel a terrible loss as my I just see ashes from the sky, like, oh. I'll make a new one.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. We got some fun stuff. Nanomachine. And a material that makes you less real.
Less permanent. As in, your DNA is no longer particularly solid. Your evolution kind of starts drifting which way.
Sounds like super cancer.
Mini Talisha.
I will be right back.
I feel like that'd be a good combo with Talisha, actually.
I mean,
If we could
it's already
use that
Talisha's
somehow.
power, so if we dunk her in it, then she'll just get like, okay, double.
We just need to find a super strong creature that's hard for her, and then throw her in a vat with this, and then just have it to meld. There you go.
That
You could
nanomachine.
do the squirt gun idea and just squirt me with it whenever I get close to
Yeah.
something strong.
I'm interested in seeing what we can do with the nanomachine. He was magical. Are they magical nanomachines? Are they technomancy kind of deal? Is it some actual technomancy nanites?
There's absolutely no telling because they're Gaia agents, which means they're probably going to do a similar thing as the It's a triple cocktail. You stab people with all three of them and they become slimes.
Huh.
Because they melt down, they get nanomachine Gaia agent, which allows them to pick up an elemental affinity of some sort. And probably some of these other three tanks in here.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, so these beings are probably all people originally, and they've become slimes now after being experimented on.
Who wants to be a slime? You don't know what's the great part is I have a squig to experiment on right away.
Yeah.
Princess round 2, here we go.
Yes, Slime Princess round 2.
Unfortunately, Lucky's body is not physical enough to take to that kind of transformation, but you might be able to do something with it.
I don't know how
We can do it on a Sula!
Oh.
That would be a power
wait till fucking Nazir's not looking and then slimify her.
Yes.
Looks back, she's in a slime. Like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck? We're just running away like everyone's running.
It would be a power up, and she needs one.
She's stronger! She's stronger! She run away.
Oh,
So much harder to kill.
I think there's like slimes in those machines then. Those guys.
I think those were the people who hadn't been tested on yet. I feel like we could. There was a decent amount of cool NPCs in there. I feel like you should have killed and eaten their soul. I feel like there were special people. You could have just attacked them all.
I feel like their suits are going to be too resistant to my attacks for me to do anything because they're walking around without fear in this ooze room, and we do the same type of damage.
That's fair.
I suppose that's fair. Oh, it's a shame we didn't get more stuff.
Yeah, I was expecting you to at least get 2 of these things before you pushed it in, but
I had to put some tea on. I got a real British person.
All right, Matt, we've decided we're going to dunk Kasula in the 2 crates and turn her into a slime so she can get a power up that way.
Just gonna wait till Azir's not
You'd have to
looking.
consult the slime queen for that.
She's on a higher floor, man. We're not waiting.
I mean, it's possible to find her though.
Her authority is unknown to us, thus we don't care.
All right, Matt.
With the Queen of Dragons.
Right, Matsky. Let me dive in through this cave in and see what's on the other side that you didn't want us to see because you caved it in.
Wall's still intact.
What wall?
The outer wall.
So it was literally a hallway that led to the outer wall with no branching pathways.
The whole wall is crumpled on that side, on the inside of the cube, which allows you to go here.
Nice.
Oh, I see. So if I had crawled all the way around to the back side of the cube, I could have gotten in this way.
No. No. It's a perfectly good cube. This is on the inside.
There was an
stonework
inner
on the
wall.
inside. Yeah.
All of these barrels. And then there's Death Fog on the end. Divinity Original Sin 2. Alright, since I don't see a quick and free and easy exit, I'm going to check the labels on all of the barrels.
Labels on the barrels. All right.
Just do right to left is fine.
All right. Let's see. So we got that green and red one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Tachyons, I don't know what those are, but that sounds
particles.
bad. Time particles. Sounds bad.
Sounds great. Send those out. Time travel. Imagine time travel.
Teleporter.
I don't know, but carry it out, man. Imagine that. We loot a
next
building,
ones
travel
are
back in time, and
Agent
use it again.
44.
I'm glad.
Turns you into
What?
a Secret Service agent.
Gives you a British accent.
No, this is the U.S.
Instant
No British.
mustache.
Is it? I can't see it. I'm just gonna.
U.S.
zoom
Department of
on.
Homeland Security.
Oh. It turns you into a. Okay. Okay. And the next one down. GEURENG particle. I have no idea what that is. I'm running out of escape plans.
You just need to go through this way.
That's a closed door.
Yeah, make it open.
I like the Cthulhu juice at the end. I want some Cthulhu juice.
The one with the sword through it.
Oh, take the sword. You want that sword.
So these ones are called
World's End.
OUROBOROS.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
These ones are called
Space Kraken.
Yeah, the Ouroboros is the world-ending particle.
It's called Kraken 14.
That is not supernatural sounding at all. How am I supposed to dive into Cthulhu juice when it sounds like Kraken 14? Meh.
Man, there's Ouroboros.
So what does that gas look like it's doing to the floor?
It's not dissipating. It doesn't look like I don't think it's being added to it. It's just permeating, hanging.
At least it's open. You could put it in your reservoir now.
It looks like there's a puncture, very small puncture.
Yeah, that's what I thought. One of those things.
Does it give me the similar feeling as that death mist I saw back at the docks?
You feel hunger.
Hunger?
Well, you heard it first.
He's the hungry or the smoke is hungry?
Smoke.
Oh, the smoke is hungry. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought I could feel hungry.
Go eat the smoke.
I'm not eating the hungry smoke. It'll eat me.
You could give it a crossbone or something.
You like a power up?
I'm tempted to throw a skull at it and see what happens.
Explodes violently. You die.
Whew.
So
Okay,
you don't
okay.
want to throw skulls at it because then it makes your life much harder.
Okay. Do I see a keypad on this side?
No.
there's no keypad on this side, and there's no escape through the death mist on the other side.
No.
And it wasn't like I could continue up further along this back wall either. No, this was the end.
No, you can go up further.
Okay, I'll go up further. Because at this point, my best plan was dipping my face in the tachyon particles and seeing what happened.
Hey, nuclear radiation, run away.
Dip your hand in the Ouroboros.
I think it's time to go one more up.
Nuclear, don't like nuclear, smells bad. That's energy that
You could roll cyanicians on stuff to see what's magically charged and what's not.
Energy in general, Matt has confirmed, is bad for me, even if it's not magically charged.
Well, magic itself is a form of energy.
True.
So if it's magical energy, maybe you'll be fine.
Still, gonna dip out of this one. It gives me a bad feeling. It's probably gonna give me cancer.
And
This one is toxic waste.
Yeah. Hey, look. This one looks more interesting than the other ones. Maybe it's an opening.
Maybe. Let me read the label on this before I go up. Does it just say toxic waste?
The ones on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
One is BIOMASS-A.
Oh, we need to
It wouldn't be
feed
like
some to Asia.
BIOMASS-C since these two have already been taken.
No, this whole row is BIOMASS-A.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
You know someone who loves biomass.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on up to the next area then.
You
Can't.
cannot.
Oh, that's the end.
Glass wall
That's a
here.
glass wall.
Can you look through the glass wall?
No, it's a raised.
It's what?
It's raised.
Raised?
It's high up the wall. Glass.
Oh, then I'll climb up. This area is just as magical as the other ones, and I can kind of float up.
All right. So you look in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me reveal the whole area to you then.
Ooh, I don't know what that is, but it looks fun. There's a toilet seat over here.
It's not a toilet seat. It's one of those circular seats with a cushion and a curved back. Very Star Trek-y.
A fancy toilet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This must be the green slime.
Ooh, is this a curved staircase?
No.
Oh, what is it?
Feels bad. It's a bad feeling, that's what it is.
It
meant to make you
looks
feel
like a
hope.
helix staircase.
It's not.
It's a replica of a staircase.
Man,
Weirdos work here.
tell me what it is. A fan?
It's a silo.
Silos are like holding units, right?
Missile launch
That's
detected.
correct. It is correct. It is a holding unit.
Interesting. I wonder what it holds.
Missile launch detected.
Open it up. Say hi.
I'm tempted. I'm really
Explodes.
tempted. Hey, is this
Remember,
hole
if you're gonna
here-
open it up, stab your claw in.
I'm not gonna stab my claw into this particular glass wall because I get the feeling that whatever's in there is probably bad. That looks like one giant slime to me, which is giving me negative emotions.
Reminds me of the green slime.
Maybe it just wants to be a friend. Maybe it's just lonely.
Maybe.
Maybe it just wants to eat your face.
All right, boys. Any better ideas than to go dip my face in the time travel particles?
I was thinking just go sit in that chair.
Start with a finger. If it doesn't appear, yeah, dump your whole.
Okay. Hey Matt, are there any light sources in that room?
Same light sources as outside.
That's mildly, it's mildly annoying.
Oh, sorry.
I got this. These computer monitor thingies, bobbers over here, they're not on, are they?
No.
What about this thing? Is that just like a pipe with slime, or is that on a desk?
It's a floating chair.
I thought this was the chair.
No.
What's this thing then?
That is an AI module.
Oh.
Beep bop.
Hmm. Okay. I got this. Lucky is going to go back to this room, and he's going to pry the top off of one of these tachyon particle containment units.
Well,
okay, well, time wants to go back to the way it was instead of contained, so. All right, roll 1d1000 to see how many years you pass.
Okay.
sorry, John.
Is that how many years I age?
Yeah.
On the plus side, age doesn't really matter in this time, so you're just gonna get older, which is good. If you get older, your spirit goes older, so you want high.
Actually, if I get too high, considering the nature of my power set, as a spirit, if I age too much, I will probably ascend.
Up to you. This is where you can get a
932.
Yep.
I like it.
So, Matt.
You forget your physical form. You spend 982 years in your spirit form. You don't have a physical form anymore because you can't remember it.
Okay.
Only a little awkward.
You also go to floor 7.
Okay.
So Lucky has ascended.
Congratulations.
Which means I need you to remake a character.
That's
On the plus side, when you get the 4-7, you can maybe play your character again.
Question. What happens to the bond that Steve Jobs had with Lucky? He's not
Steve Joe Paul, you become an orc war boss due to the link because it's so fucking strong, and you have to go to floor 7 with him. Reroll a character.
Yes.
God damn it, you two.
This is great. This is the best.
okay.
I already have one. Hey. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Hey John, remember when we said who was gonna die first? But I guess you didn't died, so.
Oh,
Listen.
oh, that's hilarious. No, Matt, 1 second. On my way up, I'm going to uppercut that knob.
Roll to hit.
I can track him no matter
I
where.
want a 1, Hayden. I want a 1. I want a 1.
Through that floor, and I'm using medicated too because I dare that feat.
Oh, you're cold shotting it. Oh, beautiful.
I'm cold shotting him right in his fucking eyes. I'm taking his eyes with me.
Oh, that's an uppercut, not a gouge.
Fine,
That's what you
fine,
said.
fine.
You said
Take his
uppercut,
head with
not
you.
gouge.
Take his head
I'm
with
taking
you.
his bottom jaw. I'll tell him that he can have that. Gets me.
Before you roll, it comes down to: do you want to use a crossbone or a major skull to prevent you from happening to do this?
Hayden, this is on you. I'm actually okay with this. Are you okay with this?
I'm okay with this. Fine, fuck it. Yeah, this is hilarious.
You will both
Alright,
officially
guys.
have to re-roll.
I will. We will. Hey, Matt. I guess I get to use that token for Lucky sooner than I thought. Okay. All right. So
That's hilarious. I love it.
so when we get to floor 7, this is what Lucky now looks like, guys.
That's great. Hayden, I very regret having to use my hope spirit on you.
I very much regret using that. I couldn't have guessed how this was.
That's why I see Hayden has. He's got a fucking dreadnought claw on his arm.
Well, cool.
Okay. Cool.
That's great. That's
Lucky's
cute.
token.
Well, I already have my next character.
Yeah, I already have my next character pretty much planned out too.
What is it? That's fucking hilarious. That's great. That's fucking great. Oh.
All right, let me just.
You're lucky I didn't roll 2. 2 would have been back in time.
Oh.
What did you roll? Did you roll something too?
I rolled a 1d2.
Oh.
Natalie, I'm like, I'll be on it. Oh, that's great. So we get half the experience that the other guys had, or that our current guys have.
You get 3,000 XP.
3,000? That's not a lot.
No, that's the brown downside of playing a new character.
And we have no unnatural and no gear.
Do we at least get our initial David power?
Nope.
No, we have to go find that tape. We have to go find it.
That's depressing.
So like we have a plan. Like,
on the plus side, our team already has a David tape, so if you want to just like but yeah.
True enough. Okay, guys. Good session. Good session.
Oh my god.
Well, fun times.
That's great.
Steve, Joe, Paul, we are going to be the best team on floor 7.
Rules to floor 7. We will rule.
Due to your progressed age, Steve, Joe, Paul, you receive half of those years, whereas he receives a full chunk.
Still, an orc that lives past 100. Like, how many?
You get 500 years.
That's still like probably 5. Like that's like 5 times the average. Like,
You're the size of a dreadnought.
Yeah.
But you have no idea how much. Just the orc boys on that level, you don't see any. You're just like.
No, my boys. Remember, my boys come up with me, no matter how.
They die from pressure of power.
Yeah, they instantly die.
You can keep them on this floor if you're like, no, stay, my children.
I'll tell them to follow, spread my word, help my comrades as I ascend.
Follow the pain boy.
What name do you give them? It's not Steve, Joe, Paul. What's your orc name that you give them?
I already named 2 of them. One was Knuckle.
No, your orc name.
Oh, Steve, Joe, Paul as he ascends.
That's your commando name. That's your white man's name. What's your
my slave name?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He suddenly ascends and goes, I need a name.
I'm considering the same thing too. If Lucky forgot his whole past, then he forgets his name as well.
Pretty much.
I'll change it.
I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about a decent name.
Lucianus.
Lucianus.
Hey there, Liam. We had some fun.
The greatest things happen. The greatest things happen.
Liam's not in the pet chat yet.
Oh, he's not in?
No.
I thought John...
He was just in there for a brief moment.
Oh. Anyone have any good suggestions?
While you think, I have to take a brief bathroom break.
I'm gonna go get some tea. I need something for this headache. You know, that'd be hilarious if you rolled a 1.
One day.
Here.
Oh. What do you mean? What is he rolling
That
for?
tachyon particle held years, not days.
Ah.
They aged 938 years.
Oh, 1 year. That's
Yeah.
32.
Yeah. I only got half those years. But still.
I'll be back today.
You should just make your name super long.
I'm trying to think of a good one. Like a Dees.
You could like make a you could make your name like S.T. Paul P. Stompin' David or something, I don't know.
Stompin' David.
So it's like Steve Joe Paul Steve J P Step O I don't know, Mega Ryan Orc O.M. Monkster.
I was thinking of doing
David. We got the D in there finally.
I was thinking I have a boss named Knows It All, and that's just kind of a description. I could have given my boss, how's I get here?
No, don't use how's up get there. No.
How's I get here?
Wasted opportunity.
What?
Orc name.
I was gonna say, boss, how's I get here?
No. The lucky cannon on that floor is gonna be idiotic.
Fuck. You know what the worst thing is too?
Just a shade and an orc boss running around and...
Are your coins still in effect on...
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
they'd eventually come up to you. They'd eventually come up to you.
No, they probably ascend as well, since
that's what I was thinking.
To my power set.
They ascend you? I thought that once they're in the hand, they could have...
Matt, what do you say to my Aztec gold? What happens to it?
Tea time.
He's grabbing tea, I think.
Tea time. Whoa.
So what's your new character, John?
I know their power, but I need to kind of decide on their personality a little bit more.
I need to decide on I got a decent backstory. I got like the power. Like going.
Still want to go necromancer?
I'm going necromancer, who's gonna go as a shadow manipulator, raise some shades, get into all sorts of fun shadow necromancer.
Cool. I'm glad you went that way.
I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a really weak start, but
yeah. Well, once you kill things, you can raise up their shadow and be like, "Hey, let's fuck some shit up."
I'm gonna be weak in the. I was talking to Matt. I'm starting the game with a very weak necromancer who doesn't even know shadow yet. And I listened to my first tape to get shadow build.
Sure.
So,
yeah, wait, you're firstly a necromancer, but then the David power gives you a shadow necromancer.
The David ability is shadow manipulation. My main shtick is necromancy.
Yeah, no, that's I like that. I like that as a concept.
Hayden, the group as a whole has 7,000 experience, and we're gonna start with 3,000.
Yeah, I already have mine spent. I chose it out. Not much. We're gonna be so weak.
I'm gonna be super weak.
At least I know Medicare. I'm a doctor. I'm siding as a doctor. So pretty much all I did was boost some stats, get Medicaid, step aside, and raise my. Because you always need step aside. You always need step aside.
What's your aptitudes? What are you doing?
I'm going as a more intelligent guy, so shit like that. So the boosts on my like mental side.
No, what's literally the aptitude you're taking? That's what I'm asking.
Let me see. I'll have to go do my aptitudes: intelligence, strength, knowledge, fieldcraft, willpower, defense, psychic.
Okay. So you picked
So I got a little bit of
Surgeon,
defense.
and you picked the background.
Mutant, Surgeon, and Voidborn Port Aquila.
Did you said Psyker as one of your aptitudes?
Yeah, because when you have two matching, you can choose one you want.
No, it doesn't work that way. You can pick one of the main characteristics. You can't pick one of the other specialized aptitudes.
So I thought when you had two matching, you could choose whichever one.
When you have two matching, you can pick one of the straight characteristics. You cannot pick one of the better.
A question arose while we were doing things. What happens to the Aztec gold?
Yeah, like does it stay on the floor and eventually rise?
Just left there.
Yeah, see, it has to
unknown to claim it.
So it wasn't connected to Lucianus anymore.
No, you forgot your physical form.
So without
You
the
forgot a
physical
part of
form,
yourself.
That's a damn shame. I was hoping that one day they'd rise or
You're
he's
still
on
filled
and get
with
a little
bad
power.
luck, then.
That's a damn shame.
Sorry, bro.
So yeah,
Decided
like
to
Hayden,
open
you
it
could pick
at time
willpower
particle.
or weapon skill or ballistic skill, but you can't pick Psyker. Sorry.
And lucky you get to choose a 2 item common, or you can try and combine them to a slightly less common. Like
Right.
I just chose to start with a ranger's medication.
So Matt, you want to toss me a new character sheet so I can start re-rolling?
You have to run your power by me first.
I already decided on it.
What is it?
Laser eyes.
Oh, nice.
Laser eyes. Laser eyes.
Yeah, that worked.
No special characteristics. No. Oh, it does some nifty things if you hit them.
What type of energy does it do? Just heat.
Ooh, that's
It's just an energy type, yeah. Like,
Maybe you just shoot a beam of bullets.
Pure anger turned manifest pain.
Let's go with what energy? Like a normal las gun. Basically las gun for my eyes. Just
Is it always on? Is it something you have to power? Do you have to wear special sunglasses? Fucking.
Oh yes,
like
special sunglasses.
Well, you can. Isn't that your David? Special sunglasses. Well, you're gonna get these special sunglasses. You're gonna get your ability, and then like,
I guess I'm gonna have to close my eyes for a while. Carry me around.
Or you can have it like when you're triggered by an emotion, it kicks on.
Boring.
Scared.
That would give it more power, but yeah.
No, always being on will give it even more power because you can turn it off.
Okay, that's fair.
Always being on, for sure.
Or you can be named Gazer Beam from The Incredibles.
I got this. Always on. I might be a blind man for the first.
You know what you could do?
sessions.
You could get one of the aptitudes is like sonar, so you can just like, I want to daredevil this shit, but then I shoot my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh! You could be a blind man. You could be like one of those daredevil types, but then you get your David power, and you're like, I shoot laser beams.
Right. You can start with sonar set.
Okay,
yeah.
so Matt,
Mm-hmm.
I expect you. If I ever say, okay, I'm going to look this over, or I'm going to look into this, or I'm going to examine this, if I roll an awareness roll in particular where I mention my eyes, I expect you to have me roll damage.
Challenge accepted. What if you fail?
Oh, what do you mean? What if I fail?
You wear an awareness test and you pass, you laser beam the target. But if you fail, what happens?
You
didn't
laser
see
beam
anything.
around the target.
I still hit the target.
You just don't notice what you hit.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I failed that awareness. I didn't see what it was before it exploded.
How are you seeing through the laser beams coming out of your eyes?
He doesn't.
I do. I definitely do.
You could be an astropath, start with the Imperials, and be like, all right, I got this David power. Now I can't see anything, but when I open my eyes, now laser beams come out. Psychic laser beams.
And as an astropath, you have that third eye. So
Yeah, you can see around you instead of having to even see through walls.
See, you guys are trying too hard to make this workable. You gotta go with unreasonable power.
Okay, fine. Try to help.
You need a new
Character sheet.
No, he's already done his character. You need to do a thingy majigger, like give me a new token.
Oh yeah, I need to make a name and a token. Shit.
And you need to spend 3,000 XP.
3,000. You said 3,000. Quit shortening it.
No, you got it right. There's total spent. You have 3,000. There you go. You got it right. I told you were correctly. It's less than half of the current people. Talisha in particular is very far ahead on XP.
Yeah, now she's the top leaderboard because Lucky's gone.
Alicia's currently got 8,700 XP, whereas Liam's only got 7,700. Yeah, a little bit behind.
7. Yeah, you got an extra 100 one time.
I will catch you up to the rest of the group's XP upon level up to the next floor.
Yep.
But those who have not died on a floor will get a gold sticker from me.
Yay!
You've already died.
No! I thought that didn't count. It's the first fucking day.
Yep. Counted.
Asshole.
Whoever has the highest XP total gets a little special golden sticker.
Wait,
Pat in the back.
what about if I have the highest EXP total?
You shouldn't.
It's possible that I can though if I get another bounty.
It's possible I can.
You do what?
Get another 500 bounty.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. It's just possible.
Yeah, well, you get a pat in the back and a gold sticker.
Yay!
There you go.
I think it's more than that, but it's not.
Well, okay. I'll keep you to that. I want you to fly down, and I want that pat in the back.
Who wants that pat?
I'll have gold stickers waiting.
Excellent.
If not, we'll go to the dollar store.
Yeah, that's fair. We got a dollar store up here too.
The Dollar General, because that place is terrible.
Oh, that's what they call it. We call it the Great Canadian Dollar Store up here.
Ours is funny because the dollar store, Dollar General is terrible if you work there because they're like, hey, yeah, you're a general manager of the store. They purposely don't hire extra employees because under the contract of the salary general manager, if the work is not done for closing, you have to do it yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah, you do that on purpose because it's in the contract. Because they purposely don't have people. So if you're closing alone, and you should have 2 people, floor stocking and whatnot, you have to floor stock the entire floor, do the back, do the receipts, do everything, and then you gotta go home. It's like 14-hour days.
Oh well.
And then you just quit because it's like, fuck that, give me bitches. Have them help me. Yeah, there's a big scandal about it. Doesn't pay enough, you have no life. And you also have to cover for days when there are not enough people in the store. Which, if there's not a supervisor or a manager in the store, you have to be the manager, which means you're working 7 days a week, 14 hours a week, 14 hours a day.
Wow, fucking gay.
Oh yeah, it was a big scandal. Oh, because it's in the contract, and it doesn't sound like much. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I'll help out, but they purposely don't hire people because they don't have to pay the wage and your salary, so you're not getting paid extra.
That sounds like highway robbery to me.
It is.
Hey, Matt.
But they're Dollar General.
Yeah.
What world are we currently on?
You don't know. It's a perfectly white orb. There's no plants. There's no rocks. It's perfectly flat. It's kind of this white pearlescent color since the sun is reflecting off its surface, and it just kind of is this unreal, perfectly unmarred thing. And there's this little bit of dust that kind of circulates by the ankles as it kind of skitters across. And you see a giant fleet battle off in the horizon. One star, a couple planets, and then no stars. Pitch black everywhere else.
Okay. I was just wondering which world it would go under for the world rules. If you wanted to say that you were from this place.
Oh, like, what do you mean?
You were just describing the
Hive
7th floor,
world,
weren't you?
Forgeborn, Shrine World, etc.
This is a world of nothing.
No.
Voidborn, got it.
Why are you Voidborn?
Because it's a world of nothing.
No, Matt.
On the 7th floor.
Yeah,
That's
he
where
was
you
describing the
and Joe
7th
Paul are.
floor, John.
Yeah.
Oh,
But John was just asking for what homeworld would he pick. Like, he was talking about like our current world, the floor 1 to 3.
It's a hive world.
Hive World. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Easy peasy.
But thank you for the description.
Thank you for the description, yes.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were asking all that shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about where you two went.
Yeah, that's what I
no.
thought so too. That's what I thought so too. And then I was like, John was like, so it's the void. I was like, what?
No, it's just inky blackness as if all the stars have been winked out. And you are in the last solar system. That's what it feels like.
Well, that's fun. I guess me and Steve Joe Paul, did you ever decide on a work name?
Haven't decided one yet. No, I can't.
He didn't like my acronym name for him.
Why would I
Stompin'
stomp David?
Stompin' David.
The Stompin' David.
I thought like every floor you went up, you got extra names or something like that. It made sense. Because he was Steve Joe Paul, and then you were thinking about where to put the David, and I was like, whatever.
Be known as David.
Stompin' David.
So how are you gonna have it? You're just gonna have it like me? Then me and John have been wandering the wasteland of the zombies. Our new characters.
There's no zombies. There's nothing.
With
No, I
our
was
new
talking
characters.
about, like, new characters. Do our new characters just wander together, or are we gonna be solo?
No, you were kidnapped.
Oh.
You're on a dredging team.
Okay. This start again. So they're just gonna find us as we get kidnapped.
I didn't guarantee that.
This passes by, our new characters die. Reroll character.
Pretty much. Random event. There's a caravan. Someone gets on the DACA gun and shoots it up.
Oh yeah, the DACA gun. Everything Steve Joe Paul had probably explodes.
No, he has orcs. Spiffy will operate it.
Yeah, I left my boys behind. Told them to use my tech that I left behind.
Betty feels unnaturally small, like a pistol, and really light. And you can wrap the flash gets thing like a little fanny pack around your bicep.
First thing I do immediately is start walking.
And
Betty.
your helmet is a little ring on your middle finger.
So I hear people have traveled up.
Yeah, they John decided to open a tachyon containment particle container, and I rolled 1d 1,000 years, and he rolled 932.
Well,
So he moved up to the 7th floor.
To
He
the
forgot his
7th?
human. Yeah, he forgot his 7th floor because he's a spirit. He did it in his shade form. So his spirit aged 932 years.
Ah!
So, yeah, he landed on a planet that has nothing on it. And there's a
Except
space
for my
battle.
buddy Steve Joe Paul.
And then Steve Joe Paul, who was directly linked to him, inherited half of those years. So he got another 500. So he's an orc the size of a dreadnought.
Well,
Yeah, not many orcs make it to hundreds.
no. So you're up on the
I'm up there next to
now.
Lucky, yeah. First things I have to do is fix Betty and my helmet so they fit me now. That's gonna be lovely.
You're gonna need a lot
Well,
of parts.
I wish you luck on the 7th floor finding anything to do that with.
You know what's going on.
Can I tell them?
1 second, Liam.
No,
My,
don't ruin it.
My token that I posted is the new Lucianus, as his name is now, since he forgot his back in the day.
He forgot his slave name.
Okay, cool. I shared with you a picture of, a thing, because I saw pictures being posted. It is actually one I had stashed away for one of the 13 Conquerors.
Oh, dude, that's super cool. For one of the serpents being killed.
You should definitely show it to everyone.
He
I already
posted it in
did.
the chat.
Oh,
I
did he?
did. It doesn't. Yeah, it's just one of the Conquerors. I believe it. Which one is it?
The Serpent's Master.
No, it's not a Serpent's Master. It's Serpent's Master that was killed, and it's the other one.
The dying one?
The dead one.
zombie?
Yeah, the zombie one.
Yeah. It's under. If you have to find it, it's under our.
I'm under Galactic Neighbors, and it's not there. Where'd you put
No,
it?
sorry, I moved it up to NPC factions, and I moved it to
Twilight. Or there's the void there as well.
It definitely should not be under Twilight.
Oop, hold on. I moved
Say,
it to.
void.
Sorry, Layers of Dimensions.
Yeah.
Void.
Layers of the
Dream, Twilight,
the
Middle
void,
One's
yeah.
Void.
Yeah, I believe it was
Silence.
Yep, Silence. It's a Silence that was a Serpent's Master.
Ooh, those guys are not to be dicked with.
Nah, it combines the worst of the two of the more broken factions. It's great. I plan to use it on you guys at some point.
Oh, the author?
Not author, no. I meant me as a GM at some point in the far future.
Not
One day, at one
not
point.
in Folly, I hope.
What is fault?
So anyway,
Dear
So yeah, me and John have to roll.
Yeah,
We
you
are
just see
supposed to-
Steve Joe Paul, like, his armor rips off, he drops his gun, he just does the Hulk thing where he just gets bigger and bigger, and he's just like, ah! And a light comes out, and then another light comes over that light, and just he goes, Gravescock, fuck you! And he just does a fucking uppercut as he flies off. By the way, you still need to roll that hit.
I did, and I landed. I Medicaid, remember, I have that vivid. So I rolled a Medicaid to hit him, and I definitely hit him, so I take his jaw with me as I fly up to the floor.
Yeah.
I want to tell him. Can I please tell him? I really want to tell him.
Alright.
So, gentlemen, welcome to the 7th floor. What were we doing? What were we having them roll for where they ended up? Was it a D3 or D4?
The only place that they can come now.
Is there only one left now?
There's one solar system left. They're still
But
fighting
yeah,
over it.
Is it still the one planet though?
There are 3 planets left.
Yeah, okay, roll a D3 to see where you end up in this shithole.
I mercifully sent them on that. I already rolled, and they rolled
Oh,
just
you did?
fine.
They're fine?
Rolled
Welcome
on
to a
the
shithole! It is a world of poisonous air with absolutely nothing living on it. Have fun!
Great, a perfect rock. I'll turn it into my spaceship. What's the next two?
There's no metal on it.
I'll do weird boy stuff.
The other
there's
two
nothing to do weird
is
toy
another
stuff on.
stripped. The other two is another stripped planet, or in the process of being stripped, and the other one is a bio world that fights back.
And that is currently being fought over by 2 fleets. One belonging to Sky, and the other one belonging to the other faction.
Are we like the weakest things on this
Yeah.
floor since we were just teleported up?
Yes. You do not have items, really. All your stuff is meaningless.
You have absolutely nothing to work with.
I'm
There's
an
no
orc.
one here.
Sticks and stones is all I need.
You know, there's not even sticks in the
No.
stone below you. It's useless.
Like, it's all like fucking the softest stones, because any stone that's hard enough to be useful has already been sent up.
On the plus side, Hayden, you're up above, which means more magical power, which means better warp shit. So have fun.
Yeah.
That's about the only thing you got going for you. But yeah, that is true. There is a lot of power, most of it radiating down from above. Oh, that's the other reason this sucks. You can feel the presence of all of the 9 pluses.
Okay, so all I need to do is turn one of these planets into...
I mean, if you could get the stuff to do it with.
A lot of weird channeling and dancing. Just a lot of weird channeling and dancing.
And then you gotta attract the attention of the enemy and they come and kill you. Have fun!
Honestly speaking, Lucianus will probably be fine. All he has to do is watch the area of conflict, since there's literally only one in the solar system, and when things of significance happen, he gains things to use to power up with.
But they're not part of your party.
With at this
All
level,
you can
I'm
see.
absolutely certain
I
my
guess
disc upgraded.
Okay.
Yep, you are. I'm just saying, you are in the shittiest of shitholes. There's nothing to work with here. There's you, the other people, and the enemy warships. And that's it. If you can go collect some enemy warships, try it. Go for it. I wish you luck, because you're also outnumbered. What was that number again, Matt?
100 to 1.
Yeah, 100 to 1.
But it looks like your guys are holding its own with that ring.
Oh yeah, there's a ring world. You're not allowed to salvage stuff on it.
We'll make use of that.
They can salvage stuff on it at their own peril.
Yeah, it belongs to someone.
For now. Until an orc touches it. And then all the rules are off.
The moment I find a piece of tech, the game changes. All he finds a single bolt in the ground and saying, shit's going down.
All right. Well, guys, we're at the thing if we're playing, I guess.
No, we're not. You two can play, but I have to.
John, you want to run a little intro?
Yeah. This is intro time for us because it's
I need to find a picture and a name. Yeah.
We run back to the David or the bringer and see
the other team. Yeah. We don't have any loot, but yeah, I guess they have loot.
The only problem there is that Johnny needs to sleep, is what he's saying. It's late.
Yeah, Johnny's tired.
I just got on to find out like I was
going on. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do stuff with Mathair, but that was about it otherwise. But Johnny is not up for that.
It's 11:42. Yeah.
The other two have to go make characters.
We already have ours both made.
Well, not made.
John saw some of those characters.
I have mine. Yeah, I have mine completely old.
So it's what for? It's 2d10.
Have you picked your your homeworld?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what is the roll again for stats?
So depending on if it's plus
20.
Yeah.
And then if it's a plus stat, it's
3d10, drop lowest.
1 plus 20. And then if it's
negative,
one of your bad ones, it's drop highest one.
Yep.
You get 1 reroll.
Weapon skill.
Ooh.
Skill.
Ooh.
Strength,
Ooh.
toughness. Agility.
Yeah, rolling a lot better than I did so far.
Perception is going to be a 3d10, drop the lowest. Agility actually was as well, so I need to go back for that one.
Just roll another d10.
3d10 DL1.
You know, it's funny. You're kind of rolling like I did when I made Azir, holy shit!
You might want
This
to
is
reroll
almost
that one.
identical.
I'm gonna roll an extra 1d10 for that agility.
Mm,
4, so yeah, that's lower than the other two.
Yep. Get out of the way, though.
Willpower is after perception.
Keep
So
rolling in
that's
the
a
30s.
3d10 drop highest.
Below 30. Yes.
Ah.
And in fellowship and influence.
You get to pick one
Nice.
reroll.
Overall, pretty high. Let me put them all in before I decide the reroll. 2.
I'd reroll your
3.
3d10, drop lowest one for sure.
Yeah, I would re-roll that will. That was willpower he got a 24 on, so he's probably gonna wanna.
No, let's drop highest one. He was gonna want to reroll the 3d10 DL one plus 20, which is perception, so he can maximize that stat.
4.
I don't know. 24 is pretty abysmal.
It's okay. It'll be his weakness.
No weaknesses, only.
24.
He doesn't need
Nice.
willpower for this. It's more of just shooting, you know,
33, 33.
aiming and shooting.
Okay, so I will probably reroll.
What are you re-rolling?
Yeah, rerolling the perception
Good call.
because you get one reroll.
Mhm.
Yep.
36, much better.
Yeah, much better. It's 8 difference, so.
Okay, so fate points. That's
1d10, my friend.
Yeah, well, Emperor's Blessing is 6 plus 10. Oh, yay! I start with 3 fate points then.
So,
2.
That is really
Maximum 2. Sorry.
Maximum 2, yeah. He did the same thing to me. That feels bad.
And
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone. It's the same with everyone. I had you be able to start with 1 fate point, and then you rolled 7 or higher for a second fate point, and then if you listen to the first David tape, you get your third.
good. Okay.
And you lucked out, so you get 2 to start.
I rolled
You
my
get-
Wait, I was supposed to get one for the first tape.
Yeah, well, you did. You're supposed to get 1 for the first tape. You're supposed to get 1 for every David tape.
Son of a bitch, I never gave myself the one for the first
I
tape.
cannot edit the bio and info section.
I'll just exit out, reopen it.
Yeah, it glitches like that sometimes if you just close the character sheet and
Oh, there it goes.
yeah, it's weird.
So yeah, that's the way that rolls.
Your 2d100 for divinations.
Yeah, so Zero, you watched as. Like,
Yeah, I watch people bounce and I'm like, well, shit, time to salvage their stuff.
You see Firefox coming out of the hole. It's like,
They went to scout the ooze factory. And, that didn't go too
Shit
well.
happened.
So we're not going into the ooze factory, gentlemen.
I mean, I got
Yeah,
the place open, but at the same time, yeah,
If you do notice those 3 barrels that Steve Joe Paul had,
that 42 is probably one you're going to take.
No, you have two barrels.
I thought it was 3. Oh yeah,
Two
no, it
barrels.
was. I take the bioelectricity with me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, well, we're
You
not
put
going.
a barrel full of RNA polymerase degenerator agent and a nanomachine Gaia agent in the back of your truck before ascending. Big old barrels.
Yep.
A nanomachine Gaia agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It's either. I mean, it'd be pretty good for Firefox, I guess, but yeah.
And Sigma is looking at that barrel like, I could do literally anything with this. Do you even know what this is?
I mean,
know
we
who
got it from.
makes this? You know
Yeah.
who makes this? No one makes this. Well,
I mean,
one person maybe. I heard rumors. Thresh
can
doesn't
make
make this.
I can make a guess as to who makes that.
Hey,
No.
hey, Matt, you want to give us just pity and let us start with a low-end bios?
A what?
A low-end biosuit, like a hazard suit.
No. Fuck that.
You monster.
You gave me You gave me that as an option for the first guy I did.
Oh, you mean your starting characters? I thought you were talking about the guys who went to the 7th floor.
No,
with
no.
atmosphere.
Oh yeah, that's
no,
the other.
no.
That's the other
I was
part.
talking
That
about
doesn't
the,
have that low.
I was talking about the.
Yes,
starting
you
point.
can start with one. Yes, I
Okay,
thought you were
okay.
talking about the guys who went up. I'm like, no, you don't get
No,
a
no. Why would we?
suit.
No, yeah, we would get something with him. I was talking about our new deck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, our new
That reminds me. By the way, the planet you guys end up on doesn't have atmosphere.
Lucky doesn't care. Steve Joe Paul might care in several minutes.
Yeah.
I can use a psychic weird boy power to create a little here.
I wish you luck.
That will be fun.
Are we starting with the standard, like starting equipment for whatever background we pick, like the las pistol?
That's Matt's what Matt said.
Nothing special. Did I give you anything special, David?
You get one request item.
Yeah, there it is.
Give us one real quick. Yeah.
Also, would you like to roll your 1d100 for magic?
Yeah.
Sure.
This might
Magic,
be your
and then
one.
you also get to roll your divination, which is 2d100.
He already did it.
I rolled that earlier, 42 and 21.
Oh,
Did you pick which one you wanted?
21?
I'll read them out to you. Higher the better, usually.
Yeah, at least between the two. It's like when it's at 60.
21 is the wise learn from the death of others, increase the character's agility or int by.
How about that?
Three, reduce.
Reduce
Yeah.
everyone
You
by
just
3.
glitched out. You just lagged out.
Mind without
Anybody
purpose
else?
wanders in dark place. When gaining mental disorders, the character may choose to gain a new disorder instead of increasing the severity of an existing one.
That's actually pretty good.
I'll take the second one.
Okay. The mind wanders when in dark places. Go.
And Arcane.
Yeah,
Oh.
arc.
Matt,
Oh.
there's one other thing I have to roll. I started as mutant.
For being the god of magic, can he reroll that for another try?
I have no interest.
You have mana.
I'm happy with that.
You get the lamest of magic.
Ah,
No. Too bad you didn't get nature magic.
bad I didn't roll a 1.
I was hoping
Yeah,
for
it's
your
too bad
one.
I didn't roll a 1.
It's
that a
okay.
one?
Pretty soon, nature magic will be interesting.
Lucky, the whole time he was a character, did not manage to roll.
That's a great question. Did Steve leave behind the sniper gun?
Like Betty, I'm pretty sure you said Betty got taken.
You
with
took
her.
Betty. You took the helmet. You left all your other equipment because it was way too small.
And it wasn't for
Well,
you
there you
anyway.
go.
It wasn't you. You didn't claim ownership.
No,
of it.
I wasn't trying to take the barrel.
Yeah.
Mainly what I have to ask for is bioelectricity left behind enough.
Oh, that.
Roll luck if that Biolighting battery is left behind.
Because yeah, I managed to catch a super powerful bioelectricity. So
You want high or low?
No, it's luck. Low is better.
71.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, you left it behind.
no, that's good for the team.
Yeah, it is. Also, might kill someone on the team.
Yeah, no one knows how dangerous Joe Paul gone.
Oh, fortunately, you have Sigma for now. She'll probably help the team not kill themselves on your stuff. Well, boys, holy crap, that was a
Good job on the teleporter thing. I was hoping you would pick some more things up before you used it, but I mean, you went ahead, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Firefox, did you want to investigate in there with your spirit form, or were you not?
No, when I saw like the light just burst and go up, I'm like, oh, I'm actually leaving.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Do you
Fuck it.
seal the vault?
Yes.
Or do you leave it wide open?
No, I shut it.
Okay. A key card pops out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Without that key card, the vault doesn't open.
All right.
Unless someone's really good at bypassing vault systems. There are people, but that requires a lot of specialty and some dreshy parts.
Good thing he has an encryptor.
No, it's going to require more than a decryptor.
Oh, okay.
It's going to require a brute force agent.
And Matt, still, I need to 2 D100s for mutation. Because I started as a mutant background.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I gotta choose the best one at least, but I still have to roll 2 D100s.
Yeah, you do.
What's this one for?
A mutant. When you
Mutation.
start as a mutant, you start with a mutation.
Yes.
Mutants get to roll twice, and they never have to roll malignancy or whatever.
Really? Wow, cool.
No,
Yeah,
you get something else on malignancy.
I thought it was only one.
I'm pretty sure if you get a malignancy, you get a mutation.
You can choose. You can force to
have
choose
to take
yourself.
it.
Mutation. Here it is.
You don't have to. Yeah, it's a choice.
So 79 is reroll one of them because no, you're right.
Are they both
The first 75 is Witch Curse. A small stigma in the shape of a maddening rune appears on the character's body, marking him as touched by
You
chaos.
don't want that.
He gains the Psyker trait, or adds 1 to an existing Psi rating, and freely earns 1 psychic power that costs 100 XP or less whenever he attempts to use this power. He gains 1d5 corruption.
Never
Or you
mind.
get Bone Blades. This character grows long, twisted spurs that sprout painfully from his flesh on his command. This character gains an unarmored attack that inflicts 1d10 plus combat bonus. What is
No,
CB?
that's corruption bonus, sir.
Oh, corruption bonus. Rending damage. Pen 0. Whenever he makes
So
an attack with this
1d10.
weapon, his character suffers blood loss until he passes a
You want the first one? Actually, getting that sacred trait allows you to get the aptitude that you were looking for. So you can now
Nice.
pick willpower and then have psyker as a trait. And
That's what I'll do then. Yeah.
yeah.
So what do I call it? Just the mark of what?
Mark of the
Witch
witch.
curse.
Yeah. So you've been
Witch
touched
curse.
by
No, it's called Witch Curse, is what it's called.
Witch curse. Okay.
you've been touched
Yeah.
by one of the chaos gods. Unfortunately,
Yep,
though.
gain the Psyker trait. That's hilarious.
Witch
You get 1d5 corruption every time you use the psychic power that you get from
That's
it.
why you
Yeah,
don't use the psychic
but-
power. You just get
But I can
the
use
bonus
Ascension.
for
I can get
EXP.
Ascensions now,
Yeah.
so.
Yep, exactly.
You also get to
Okay.
pick a psychic power that's
100 EXP.
100 XP or less.
Yeah, one of the starting trees, pretty much.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah. That's a
Yep.
thing.
Welcome to the uppermost floors. You went on to the shittiest of the 2 upper floors. There's just fucking nothing to get there except like, well, I mean, I guess it's a good place to get souls.
Wait a minute. Are there a lot of souls?
Yeah, but they're also highly monitored and consumed by both sides almost as quickly as they leave their bodies. This
Wait,
place
Matt.
is the master of scavenging. Like this
Matt.
place, nothing is wasted.
Question, Matt. You said this is a completely empty planet, yeah?
It's
Well, by me coming
perfect.
on it, I drop spores, so would not orcs start growing on this planet then?
It'll take a
Squigs
really long
and
time,
red-
but there's nothing for them to grow from.
Yeah,
because
they would die in infancy, and yeah.
There's
Oh,
no,
no,
there's
I'm
no
a big
nutrient.
builder.
No, that's the thing. There's no
I'm a big
nutrients in
builder.
there's no nutrients in the soil.
there's
I'm
no
pretty sure
soil.
orcs, like the spores.
No,
don't
they
No.
require nutrients in the soil.
Yes.
Do
They
they?
feed off of the actual dirt's nutrients to grow everything else that they need. And if there's literally nothing there, that's why
It's not
Necrons are so
soil, it's just
well. This is
chalk.
why Necrons are so good at fighting orcs, because they kill things down to like the fucking micro level, and that's the level you have to kill orcs at. And this is Necron fucking
Tomb World.
purge level of dead.
Yeah, barren wasteland.
there's not even Atmo.
No.
Yeah, that's too
It's
bad.
actually freezing.
I tried
What?
doing stuff with one of these planets and found out there's nothing to work on.
What's the witch mark look like? Is it like super obvious? Or do I
You
get
can
to
have
choose what
it.
it looks like?
Wherever you want, but the more hidden you place it on your body, the more obnoxious I'm going to make it.
What do you
If
mean
you
the
put it
more
right on your forehead, it's going to be a little thing.
Be a
You can
little
make your
lightning bolt.
face,
but if I put it on my back, it'd be like a full back tattoo.
or it'll be some sort of like gross scar thing.
Which
Not-
chaos god do you want to pick, Hayden?
I don't know. My guy doesn't know enough about chaos. Malal. And, anyways,
Hate
how about
all
how
other
about my
magic.
left, you know what? Left eye. I'll have
It'll
marks
be
on my
a
left eye.
weird eye. You'll have like a goat eye or something weird.
It's a milky eye.
You can have it a
Yeah.
milky eye, but you can have it be like a different eye type, like a
Yeah.
goat or dragon or snake or
I'll do goat because goats have those weird eyes.
Yeah,
Goats have those weird fucking goats have those fucking eyes. So
there you
it's
go.
a yellow goat eye.
It's weird as
Ew.
fuck, Aiden, but I appreciate it.
Your face is gross.
Hey
Is
man,
it just?
Don't forget about your corruption.
that's very rude.
But it's also true.
Oh, how much corruption do I get when I first have this?
I think, well, go to the Psyker trait and read what it says when you don't have the
Yeah,
the
Psyker
school.
starts with some.
Yeah.
How much do they start with some?
Yeah, Psychers all start with some
I think it's
insanity
3d10.
and some corruption.
No,
The D10?
no insanity, just corruption.
Is
Thought
it just a
they started with
D10 to see how much
insane.
it is?
I think it's 3d10, but I can double check. I just don't have it open.
I'm about to find it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I'll let you know in 2
3D10
seconds.
might not be the best for me.
Or it's 15.
Because I'm
or it's starting
unsanctioned.
10.
I'm an unsanctioned psycho. I'm an unsanctioned psycho.
Because I know you get starting 10 for mutant, and then you roll the thing for
Yeah,
Psyker.
they just give you the straight up hand.
Yeah.
Well,
1d10 plus 3.
Ah, that's what it was. Right.
Because you're not sanctioned.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's where
exactly.
that's where I got that 3 from.
Well, I need to roll another mutation.
I thought it was every 30 points.
Is it every 30 points? I thought it was every 10.
Double check.
I can find out. Because I'm in the book currently. Every 30 points of corruption.
Nice.
Okay, so no, not quite yet. Not
To read it off specifically, every 30 points of corruption a character gains, he must make a test against 2 characteristics of his choice. He can never test the same characteristics twice to resist a mutation. And you need to note on your character sheet which ones you use. On failure of either test, he suffers a mutation.
lovely.
Wow. So much feisty.
that kitty cat was not pleased.
Oh. Alright, it is time for my bedtime.
All right, dude.
Go on, buddy,
Fuck your
bye-bye.
bed.
Oh, yeah, he's calling you out on it.
12 o'clock. Can't do anymore. I'm sorry. It was a good session, though. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
John.
Hey, I'm happy with it. It
I mean,
just
yeah, you
means
made
I
your
have a
decision.
sense.
You knew what was going to happen when you went for the
If you're
time
in your
stuff.
human form, you'd have died.
That's fair.